Judge me if you may. But if me carrying the child is going to make me old, or, it ain't going to help my numbers out, but it's going to help your numbers out. Come on, man. Come on, man. And me and my son's father has been those parents that both of us has found, like we've switched off. So I guess it depends. Of course, you got to do what works for you. Of course, you have to, do what works for your household and what benefits you. But now, in a situation to where a parent is not active, of course, the active parent should be the one to claim the child. But if both are active, I feel like it's definitely going to be whatever is beneficial for those parents, because if they're both taking care of the child, more funds coming in continues to take care of the child. So again, that's something that just, I guess it just goes off of what is beneficial for you and your situation for that triangle. Because again, I always say this, whether y'all are together or not, whether y'all talk or not, that's a triangle. Parenting is a triangle. The child's at the top, mom, dad. So sometimes it's sad to say mom does have to make all the decisions, but again, it's still a triangle. So and I got somebody coming in that I definitely want to chime in on this conversation, because we always differ when it comes to the co-parenting and the things done, just because we are in two different situations as single moms. I am a single mom as far as my status. She is a single mom as in her, I'm just her, period. So I feel like, she may have a different take from that than I would. But I definitely say whoever it benefits, because it's a team. Co-parenting to me has been a team. I'm 14 years in this thing, and it's been a team the whole time. I do understand some are not blessed like that. I do understand it's not that common with most people. But again, as I always say, I can only comment from where I'm coming from. So definitely shout out to Camilla. Thank you, baby. Definitely keep me in your prayer, baby. Thank you. Um oh girl, you about to make me tear up again. Woo. But thank you, baby. Shout out to Toya. Yes. Oh, and yes, for all my cocktailers, I do apologize. I am on tequila tonight. Resposado, Lunazul Resposado. I'm on tequila tonight. So if you are, we did not start off. I know we said we was gonna start off taking a shot. We did not start off taking a shot because y'all know I was the only one here at the table. So, so I just continue to sip by myself. But definitely, thank you, Toya. Shout out to you, babes. I love you. Shout out to Delmatic. Shout out to all y'all that be rocking with your girl. You get what I'm saying? Just shout out to y'all. Hey, Camilla, why you do this to me? Give me one more second, guys. Uh, okay, she's back. She's back. But again, the team is coming in. So as I get myself together, I am gonna have them chime into the conversation, okay?
Oh man, we gotta come say today. She got wet eyes, y'all. What y'all done did to my host?
No, I was I
What
was
up?
like this before I came in.
All right.
I told them I have an honest moment with the people. I asked them to just keep me in prayer. Pray my strength, pray my enduring, pray my understanding. So that's pretty much where we at. But I only got into one question. Um and it's you probably gonna say the same thing I said because it applies to us. But taxes. You know, it's income tax time. We were asked who claims the child if the dad is on child support.
I still go to the. I do taxes, so.
Mm.
Oh, I'm on. All right, get me right. How everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
You on?
It's your boy Mills, Jamar. Some of y'all know me. Oh wait, Jamar is my name. I go by Mills. So used to it. But
Just
my
forget what your mama named you.
My mama named me Jamar, but I got millions of dollars. I'm on the way to him. All right. So technically, whoever has the child more than 50% of the year would rightfully take that child on for the tax credit. It can always be discussed between the two parents. Some people do split custody, so there is a sense where you could technically file them half. You had them half the year and they had the other half. They probably was. I've never done it, so I don't know if they split the credit or how they work it out. But I'm pretty sure they even it out. But whoever the child is with 6 months or more, that's who would technically be the one to claim them on their taxes.
Okay.
Child support is honestly just something set up just to have. It doesn't do anything. The women, they actually do get to claim it as an additional income if they wanted to. Some people don't know that, but it is additional income that you can claim. As far as the guy, we don't even get to write it off as a loss. There's no spot for that, I don't believe. Oh, Dad, we do it.
No. We got this one.
Oh, it's spent around. Sorry for our tardy to the party, y'all.
Yes.
But life be life.
Yeah, and do.
I started out crying, so they know life be
We
life.
need to pick it up anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not 100% sure if the guys get to write it off as a credit. I probably should know that, but I've never seen anyone do it. So yeah, the person who has a child more than 6 months out of the year is the one who will be claiming them on the taxes.
Yeah, since you know I got some women. What we talking about?
If
I heard child support.
taxes? Who should claim the child on their income taxes if the father is on child support?
Whoever has a child the most. For example, it depends on the situation. For let's say now, even if he pays child support, if he's not active or around, without a question, I feel like the female mom should claim him. If they have maybe split custody, if she does a week, he does a week, like if they're doing everything split, then I can see, whoever claim it, let's see who gonna get the most back. I would look at the options. Who's gonna get the most back? Then if we want to split that joint or something like that, you know what I'm saying?
It's definitely a system. A lot of people.
My answer
totally
was
depends.
whoever it benefits. Because
Right.
what I'm realizing on this show, our situation ain't normal.
Yeah.
But
not.
we've been there.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm like, we've been those parents that 1 year he might claim Maj, 1 year I might claim him. But also we are two entrepreneurs.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So, and we both take care of my kids.
Right.
So if you claiming them gonna bring more money in versus
Right.
me, it only makes sense.
Yeah.
Because that means it's in this circle, in this little triangle or village square, it's more money in there for these kids.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Instead of just being greedy.
Right.
Right.
So, but and like I said, I stated it differs per
situation.
Right.
Right.
Every situation ain't the same.
And I had one of my tax clients. She'll hit me, and her and her ex-husband have their situated the way it is.
Right.
They got 3 kids together. She'll say, "Hey, Jamar, do me a favor. Run mine with 3, and runs mine with 2. Let's see what the number's gonna be. If it's
Right.
if it's not a big split, I'm gonna give him the kid because he always gonna end up owing. So this is what we'll do with with that situation. But if not, then I'll just keep it, and then she'll break him off how it, you know what I mean?
Right,
So
right.
it's an understanding. It's a lot of people, I hate to say women, but it's most women have custody of the kids, so I have to say women. So most time when women do that, it's just they look at it as their taxes. They don't look at maybe they don't have a father that helps out a lot with their kids. So I can't, you know what I'm saying? So it's real situation based.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's a sensitive thing because I've seen people go in straight real arguments. You see dads that try to file before the mom files.
I have, yes.
That's
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
That's petty. That's a whole different.
nah, it
level.
really happens. Like
That's
it's
kind
a
of crazy.
one thing people don't know though. You have a IP pin. It's not. I might be saying it wrong because I've been.
I went for
The
protection.
protection
Yep.
identity pin. So
Yep.
if you ever have that problem, you can go on the IRS website. You and your kids with your social, you can file to have a 5-digit pin sent to you at the beginning of each tax year. And that way, when you're ready to file your taxes, you have to input that number, or the tax won't even get to go through.
Mm-hmm.
And then that way, nobody else could ever file that. You know what I'm saying? Without having your physical address and stealing your mail, then there's a whole nother level of forgery they got.
Like
going
with
on.
me, I have an IP pin because I've been through identity theft.
Right.
I had somebody file my business before.
Okay.
You like they filed the name Chanel Monet,
Right.
but they didn't have the right like my EIN number, all that stuff. It wasn't right. So they automatically sent me
Right.
one. Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, it does work out in the favor, but again, a child tax credit to me is never enough. It's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
It's expensive for kids throughout the year.
Yeah, like I seen some girl joke like, I need to have another kid. This taxes ain't taxing. That little $4,000 earned income credit is not worth 18 years or that next year alone.
And let's be honest, whether people want to talk about it or not. Taxes, yes, it's the money they giving you that they done took all year.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That's why
That's
people
it.
that don't. That's why y'all that don't have federal taxes coming out, you don't get nothing
Box
back.
number 2. If it ain't no taxes coming out,
You not
and that's
getting
what people
nothing
get.
back.
It's a federal refund. They're refunding you for what you paid. They be like, I ain't get enough. Well, you made $40,000. I'm just gonna say on them.
Right. Just throwing it out there.
Technically, if your box number 1 says 40,000, box number 2 should say at least 3,500, 4,000 to me. That's 10% of your federal. So now you got one kid. They're going to give you easily back 6,000 to 7,000, just because they're paying you back that, and you're getting the earned income credit, which is credit for income that you earn. So if you don't make no money, they're not going to give you no money.
Right. Right.
But we
So,
there's a lot to it.
Also, when you see that, like he said, when that federal, he gave you an amount in that federal box. When it says 0, you don't get nothing back because they giving us back the money they held from us throughout the year.
Right.
You ain't get them no money to hold. You got all your money all year.
Broke down in payments because you got it broke down in each check. And I'm a lump sum person, so I'd rather for them to take what they're going to take through the year and give me that big chunk in January, and I can do what I want to the way I want to.
Well, lately I've been having to pay them.
Yeah.
So I want them to take what they gonna take, so I got to pay the least amount. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I missed them big refunds, baby.
Do you hear
Back in
me?
the day,
But-
my 20s,
But as I look at it though, be honest. When I was really getting back like 9, 10,000, 11,000, I was broke throughout the year.
Yeah.
I was
No, for
broke.
real,
No, they
that's
give-
what
they
I'm
I
give
wasn't
the-
saying.
making no
I got another
real
slogan.
money.
They give the poor more.
Yeah.
So if you getting big refunds, congratulations.
Yeah.
But you're
Right.
technically at the bottom of the loophole. Like,
That's basically what it means.
I mean, I know you're happy to see that 8, 9, 10, 11,000, but sweetheart, that's telling you that they got to give you more to help stimulate you because you don't have any money coming in. Through
And
it.
then instead of
still
y'all
good back
using
then,
that,
though.
It was.
instead of
It
y'all
was.
using
I'm
that
sure.
money,
I never got them.
like further investing in something or using that money to make like residual income, y'all go out and splurge, turn up, which is why. Oh, excuse me. Which is why you be
She got
broke.
tears and burps.
Which is why you be broke the rest of the year.
So let me say this. Let me just butt in because we know from experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Tax
one of them-
ain't nothing but
it
catch up
depends-
money,
well,
if
let
you
finish.
ask me.
Let me, sis.
Let her finish.
Let me talk.
Yeah.
I can't talk. I think it just depends when it comes to taxes. It depends on where you at in your life, right?
Mhm.
I had many times. I was in my 20s. That joint came through. Whether I bought a car, whether
Miami.
I bought TVs, whether I went on a vacation. You know what I mean? So it's one of them things. You know what I mean? Depending on where you at in your life,
It is.
I get it.
It is.
Because I know what I did. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I ain't going to judge nobody. You do what you do.
No,
with your
definitely
tax
no
money.
judgment.
Whether you need to catch up.
It is yours.
Whether you go have fun with it, you know what I mean? Whatever,
That's a
you know
fact.
what I'm saying? Like, okay, of course, you know, being smart and investing or whatever, of course, you know, everybody know a smart option. You know what I'm saying? You got a smart option, then you got a, you know what I mean? So, whatever you decide to do with it. But back to the question, I think that it depends on the situation, as far as splitting it, as far as who gets the file, and that it's important to do what's beneficial.
That's right.
Definitely.
Teamwork.
Because honestly, I feel like at our age, most of your refund come from your kids. That earned income
child
tax credit
yeah.
is what really helps you out.
Right.
So
And
with
that's another situation based, but yeah, most of the time the refund part of it is going to be more.
most of the kids, especially at the tax bracket I'm in right now. Y'all are both entrepreneurs, and I will be honest, y'all at a higher tax bracket than me. You get what I'm saying? But in a tax bracket I'm in right now,
Right.
it's like my the earned income tax credit has been lowering what I owe.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's actually that's been the bulk of my tax situation.
Right.
But also like you said, I can say that we do agree on the situation.
Right.
Because yes, like with my kids stay with me. My Marge stay with me or whatever.
Right.
But I can honestly say that outside things, his dad contributes more than me.
Gotcha.
These football trips, these, you know what I'm saying? These jokers getting shoes every other week. Like, you know, anytime he going out doing extra stuff, mall, anything like that. If I say I ain't got it, boom, daddy's showing up. You get what I'm saying? So yes, even if I don't say I don't know what I'm gonna get yet this year, I ain't even tried to play with them yet. But if I was to get a refund, yes,
You would like split it.
I owe this. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Okay, just to put y'all in our business, right? y'all know I'm very transparent up here. Hey, broski. Y'all know I'm very transparent up here. Me and Charisma went out this weekend. My sis drugged me outside. Okay, y'all. When I say she pulled the big sis card on me, like it was like it wasn't an option. You going outside.
Period.
And the first thing I said to her, I said, I can't be outside. I owe my baby daddy some money. Did I not?
And what I say, he ain't gonna trip on you.
She said, look, Mills, she said, man, this is Mills. He ain't gonna say nothing.
Right.
He ain't gonna trip about it. But that's the thing.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, so if I do get a refund, yes.
Then you would split it, yeah.
Yes.
So I'm gonna be honest, you know, and no shade and nothing to, you know, my past baby dad. I got 2 baby daddies, no shade, but I have never been in a situation where I, you know, was inclined or felt the need to split.
She said, I ain't never thought about giving my baby dad no tax money.
My free fund was always my refund, and I deserved it, and I earned it.
What up, Hennessy?
Period. So, you know, shout out to the
well, I will
baby
say,
mamas that share their income tax, and y'all just have a great co-parenting relationship. And if you
hold on, I will
say
it's only because of
that
this
I ain't
past
sharing.
year.
I ain't never had a share.
Being that we got all 4 of our cocktailers here.
Oh yes.
We got to salute the people.
Oh yes. Okay.
Yeah, we
to all our
Let's get right.
cocktailers, we are late on our shot o'clock, but cocktails and
Y'all tuning in.
conversation, shot o'clock, baby.
Everybody's
If you ain't know our personal
here.
lives, please tune in to the Oak 93.5 live.
Mm-hmm.
Get those numbers running up for the #1 show
Yes.
on the station.
Hey.
He did that.
That's how I love.
He did.
What up, Dale? Dale laughing at me because I ain't sharing my refund. Never.
But on the
Ain't.
flip side of that, now it's been times that no, I didn't feel like I needed to share it because he might have filed him 1 year, I filed him 1 year, and when he filed him, it was his refund.
So y'all rotated.
And when I filed him, it was my refund.
Hey, IRS, this is just like
I
a
never did that
perspective
neither.
conversation. She's not telling
Right,
us
exactly.
we playing.
Exactly.
Rotated
But
nothing.
you know what I'm saying? So it's been some rotating situations.
Yeah.
It's just in the last couple of years. Now I ain't checked his finances, but I know in the last couple of years I ain't got no refund. But I know he has showed up throughout the year. So if I was to get one, knowing that neither one of us ain't really got one off of him, I feel like we both deserve to get some.
So I got a question for Scoop. You've been married, right? When it's income tax time, do you guys file joint married, or is it more beneficial for you guys to file separate?
No, first of all,
Because that can
legally, they cannot do nothing but file marriage.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just,
I'm
Legally.
just gonna stick with. I want to make sure legally that
going
I.
out the hoodwink.
So, yeah.
No, that is not a
Look,
option.
look,
That-
Carissa.
We
He
always
said we
did
got
what-
the number one show, but the IRS ain't watching us. Man.
Well, we want to lead our people in the right way and don't be missing.
Yeah.
I always did what was best for the situation. That's why I'm.
Okay.
What happens with
Understand
IRS?
that.
There are loopholes, and it's just a matter of who's watching and who's not. So you can file those things and sit. You can separate. So, but and y'all can
What
file
is it?
two
It's
separate
married,
addresses.
filed
Head of
jointly.
household.
Head of
I thought
house.
you
You
do
can't be head of household
Well,
and be married.
no.
So you can be married filing separate.
Y'all
or
don't listen.
head of
Y'all don't
household
listen to me.
or
I don't.
single.
Yeah.
And a lot of people like, I'm
rules,
head of household.
baby.
I paid all the bills, but you have no kids there.
Yeah.
You can't be head of a household and you had no dependents.
Yeah,
That's
you
a good
can't.
single.
That's good though.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So a head of a household has to have a dependent. If you and your spouse was to separate, then you're married, filing separate, technically, and you have to have separate addresses for 6 months.
I done broke all the rules.
And let me
Y'all
tell
don't
you
li-
something.
don't
And he
listen to
know
me
what he's
then. Don't
talking about,
listen to me.
y'all,
I done
because
broke
for
all the
y'all that
rules.
know that I do taxes, well, I used to do taxes.
I don't know
This
the
was
tax
my
laws.
supervisor. That's how good a co-parenting we are, girl. When I ain't had no job, and this man was working, he had a whole tax company. He was like, "Come on, learn how to do this,
Okay.
so you can help
I don't
take
know
care of
nothing
this
about
child." Do you hear me?
Okay.
But
So,
I think it's better to
Ask the
file, yeah, like he said, to file together and just make sure that you got your apples in a row.
Now, what happens too? Now you get married couples where most of the time it's the man has back child support with another person. You have an injured spouse form that you can file. So what happens with that is the person who doesn't have any debt, they won't lose the tax because of that person's debt. So if
Okay.
you're married and your husband has that child support,
I need to go
you
back
want to
and
fill
get
out
that.
that injured spouse form. Tell your people. I forgot the number of it, but because I don't deal with a lot of people with it. But they have that, and that way you won't lose the tax refund on her end.
Okay.
somebody said you can do legally separated. I don't know about all that.
Yeah, legally separated.
But you gotta be separated
that's
too, though.
married filing
And-
separate.
You got to be able to show that.
And yeah, you got to be able to show that.
you have two different houses,
Yeah.
and it's all a
That
matter
makes sense.
of you got 3 years, right? So they may not say nothing to you when you file in 2023. But in
Right.
2026, when Miss Lucy, who's bored at her desk, is running through your file,
And wanna be a
and then she
hater.
look at the last year and we're like, well, y'all filed together the year before that. Now y'all saying y'all separate because you got an extra baby. Let me look at this real quick. Now she gonna send you a letter because they don't do nothing by phone or email.
Right.
You're gonna get a letter and say send us proof from 2023 showing that y'all had separate address, and you done forgot about it. You done blow the tax money, and now you end up with owing the IRS again.
I mean, if she care enough, she
If-
taking
hey.
her job too serious.
It's a lot of them.
That's what their job
I mean, if she care enough.
That's what their job.
And
That's why
look,
we in
I couldn't do them kind of
6.9
jobs. I
trillion
let
debt now.
everybody slide.
And look,
Right,
and coming off,
exactly.
and coming
Everybody
off
can
of,
You get a refund.
and let me tell you something, coming off
Pull that
of,
Oprah.
coming off of these PPPs,
Yeah.
and all of that,
Oh, I missed
everybody up there trying to get a raise.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Everybody up there trying to get escalated in the IRS.
I'm real
They
mad.
taking them jobs
I'm
serious.
real mad about the people that survived from the PPP
Do you hear me?
police.
I don't know why I did. That was.
I don't know why I did
the
not do
biggest
the
mistake.
PPP.
You hear
I know some
me?
people that got away with it, yo, and they got thousands of dollars.
Wait, I'm
I
talking about with
regret
two-
never
with
doing the
two numbers
PPP
in front of
loan.
the commas.
Look,
Like,
I know somebody that got $40,000 and got a child support. I mean, and got a EBT card. I ain't getting neither a EBT card or 40 bands.
Nah, I did get EBT.
yeah, they 40 in a mule.
Do you hear me?
It's
All right, y'all, I got a
So-
question real quick.
Mhm.
It says, would you file for child support if you knew you had to share the tax refund?
Would you file? Well, hold on.
Dale asked this question.
Would you file for? He meant. Would you say? Would you file taxes?
Would you file
if
for
you
child
know-
Yeah,
I
because-
think he meant to say, would you file taxes if you know you owe child support?
No, it says, would you file for child support if you knew you had to share the tax refund?
I don't understand the question.
I don't get
How do you
that.
file for child support?
Dale, we don't understand.
Re-ask
Yeah,
it,
you gonna
Dale.
re-
I'm sorry. I couldn't. I tried to help you out. She told me I was wrong.
So, and then we have another comment. In Maryland, if you married and you filed together and your mate owes child support, they taking hers too.
Check out.
That's real.
It is state by state.
Husband
It
and
is
wife,
state by
they put
state
it all
because
together now.
But
But-
taxes is federal, so
the
that
pot.
injured spouse form, just tell them check out on that. I mean,
that's like
they
Yandy.
definitely-
As an example, anybody that watch, y'all know I'm a reality TV head. Anybody that watch Love and Hip Hop, she went through a stage where they kept saying her and Mandici's wasn't real. Like their marriage wasn't real. But she didn't file the marriage license because he was locked up.
Yeah.
So any child support,
So it
any
won't
back
real.
debt he had,
It's a business.
it would have
She
been,
was
you know what I'm saying? So they was married by law.
Yeah.
But she waited until he got
Until he
out.
was cleared of all
They
that
actually
stuff.
signed the paperwork
that
and
would've
everything
hit
when
her.
it got a marriage license, but she didn't file it until he got out.
Because all of that would have came back on her.
Yeah, and
So,
she the money maker. Yeah, come on, like.
So when you marry somebody, you
Or
take
is
it
she?
all on, baby.
Well,
You take it all
well,
on.
maybe not now, but at that
Hey,
time,
look, or is she?
at that time, she was the money maker. He was locked up.
She was the clean money maker.
Right, there you go.
That's what he
All right, here go Dale. One more, real quick. Would a mother or father go downtown to file child support if you knew you had to share the tax refund? I feel like if y'all on the sharing tax refund level, what you doing with child support?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If we
They
share,
different.
if we that cool, sharing means that we're sharing the responsibility of the child.
Right.
We're sharing tax refund. We already on a great co-parental relationship. There's no point in going to child support.
But
That's my
I
answer.
do defer.
Go ahead.
You know, I'm always with the system being worked, and you know, whatever we could do to make sure that we can save some money, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I put that child on my insurance, it may cost me $350, $400 a month for the insurance. I could simply have you go down and pay child support, and take me on child support, and get Medicaid. And now I pay $50 to $100 a month because we agree that that's enough for us.
Right.
And now I'm only paying for $50 to $100 a month for insurance.
So does that mean you going to the child support?
Go to child support, yeah.
That's our situation.
Until she get mad.
Too much, man.
Until she get mad.
I be
Whatever you want
transparent up here. I be
Hey, look,
transparent
until
with
she
the
get
people.
mad.
I mean, now you
She
got
burn
you
you.
got a baby by.
He is,
And she whoop
you know, he is an entrepreneur.
Don't say
Okay.
it no more
In
tonight.
the
That's
state
31.
of North Carolina, this is a mother state.
Right.
They prefer that the father carry the child on their insurance.
Man, you don't get no say so in court.
At one time when they took, so because I would not say yes, I was getting the system. I was getting work first. I was
Allegedly,
getting
Yes.
I would get work first. I would getting food stamps. I would get
sure.
daycare voucher.
Right.
Right.
So because I would not respond and say actually who the father was, they took both of us to court.
Who the daddy?
Okay.
So
that
I
happened.
agreed that I could handle it, but he needed childcare and he needed insurance. So he is responsible for paying the Medicaid, which is $50 a month.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, at any time, I ain't gonna lie, I can be bitter and just go and be like, hey, it ain't enough.
Yeah, I better say because that's when I was doing that. You know, times was different, so that was, I had to do it at that point.
Hey, look, yeah.
Now it's just a matter
Right.
of it just makes a lot of sense.
Right.
I mean, because I can imagine if they were trying to charge me that much now, would they would try to charge me for insurance now? So yeah,
And then on top of that, we got an
allegedly
athlete.
that's what
Yeah, we not even gonna. Y'all ready to move on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
He's trying to keep you. He trying to keep it Chanel Monae
yeah.
and friends. It's not just friends.
All right.
Talking to Chanel Monae.
We off them income taxes.
Ooh.
What's next?
But
Okay.
hey, look,
So-
people need to know that.
It was good.
Hey, look, I started sweating over here.
Look, look.
was not-
And
Birthday,
technically,
going
if
through
you don't,
something.
Child support.
last thing, if you can file taxes and not owe, you technically have until October 15th to file without a penalty. But
Hold on, say that again.
so if you can file your taxes and you will get a refund and not owe them, you technically can file up until October the 15th is the technical last day.
Okay.
You won't be able to e-file it. You have to send it through the mail,
Right.
but you can still send it through paper
Everybody-
without catching
So
the fine.
April the 15th is if you owe them.
If you're going to owe them, you need to file before April the 15th at 5 o'clock p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure all this.
Or if you do it,
Look, I'm pretty sure he's talking to everybody sitting right
or if
here.
you do it online before 11:59 p.m. You
Okay.
can still e-file up until 11:59 p.m. that night
On the 15th.
on the April 15th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So good. We had to get
Yeah.
that out. Child support and taxes, y'all.
Okay.
That's
Both
what
are
I'm saying.
important, so we had to get that out.
Yeah, child support.
Child
Child
support
support
is
and taxes,
important, but
baby.
it ain't important because they don't give you enough. They just tell you what they think your child worth, but we ain't gonna get on that. Okay, we gonna say that for another week.
We
So,
gonna say it.
since y'all talked about that weekend, how was that party y'all went to?
No, it was great. Hold on,
Uh-oh.
because I want to shout you out too. So before
Okay.
we get on that, shout out to Tadal.
Ta-da.
Y'all know he is right here on Oak 93.5 on Saturdays. Him and Corey. Y'all know
Hey.
we support Wiseman
Wiseman
Entertainment.
Entertainment,
When I
baby.
say the vibe Saturday at TJ's,
Yeah.
you went to their pool party.
Yeah.
They bring the same vibes.
Can't wait for the next pool.
They bring vibes. Let me tell you something. For us grown and sexy, for us 30 plus,
Yeah.
This is a vibe.
Real grown.
My thighs was burning all the way up
She
to
said,
yesterday.
Yeah, that's why I ain't see him later on that night.
Auntie going home.
Let me say what's so dope. Let me say what's so dope. I love a theme. Sis know that.
Yes, she did.
My man always has some kind of theme. So I'm excited to see what the next theme is going to be. And it's always way more women. Y'all men need to tap in. Y'all men
Men
need to
do
tap
not
in.
pull
Yo,
up, bro.
they had a what's your
And
status
they
party?
is 4 to 8.
And when I say it was probably eight to 10 women to every dude in there.
That's how it be. I don't know. The guys is crazy.
I did not care if
events.
them women
out.
was single. I wanted to
guys
know what
missed
men in
out.
there
I
had a
went to an
green
event
cup.
like 2 weeks ago. It was 12 girls and me. I was like, even if I wanted to do something, I couldn't because you get turned down by one, then all of them gonna laugh at you. So I just made friends.
Yeah, right. You gotta figure out who's gonna come at you first.
And we all
But
just
I'm glad he said that. I
Wrong
want to
sexy.
shout out Mills.
Jamie's, I'll let
He
you know
has
what the
been
next one is.
doing. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with him. He has been doing link ups and meetups. They did drunk bowling
shout out to my
this
girl, me.
Saturday, and when I tell you, it was over 100 people there.
That's crazy.
And you know how I know? Y'all know Auntie made the post. She had to go to bed. They wore her out at TJ's.
That day party wiped us out.
But I woke up Sunday before I talked to you,
Mm-hmm.
before I got to your story. I saw it on at least 7, and I may be under.
Nah, it was packed.
I saw it on at least 7 stories
Yeah.
before I even got to you.
That's dope.
You get what I'm saying? So, to
I
see
won't miss
the
no more.
link ups, to see the meetups of grown people,
And you wouldn't.
no
the crazy part,
drama.
you wouldn't even believe half of those people had just met for either the first or second time that night.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
And it
dope.
it looked like a vibe. I woke up like, dang, I should have went.
Yep.
We shoulda
I
went.
think we had 5 lanes. That was 6 people per lane. And then we had like 10 tables of people playing Uno, spades.
Yeah.
We supposed to be
Yeah,
there.
it was
sis.
nice. It was nice.
You know we,
No, but it ain't
we
over. It
run
ain't
a
over.
spade table,
Yeah.
sis. We
Nah,
supposed
man,
to
here
be
we go.
there.
Come on now.
We
You
ran
hear
y'all
me?
up so
'Cause I wouldn't have
fast.
bowled with these nails.
Yeah.
No, hold up.
You
My
hear
girl,
me?
my
That's what
girl
we
Mimi
playing
nails is like that.
And she was bowling.
She don't even put her finger in the ball.
That's
she just,
how I would be just kind of.
just roll the ball.
Oh, she's the host of the drunk
I'm
bowling.
not a
Me and her do it
bowler.
together.
Shout out to Mimi.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
was just rolling the
Um,
balls.
She does. She rolled the ball, brother.
That's all.
She,
I
Babe, I ain't had a. Oh man.
Let me tell you something. The
Next-
cocktails and
the next one we'll do is gonna
conversation,
be a big
humor.
game night.
Well, it needs to be like a tournament.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna
I'm
be
talking
dope.
about with a
We're
little
gonna have a
money
spades tournament,
involved.
then we got the Uno section. We're gonna have it hooked up.
Oh, okay,
With
yeah.
a
Well,
little
just,
money
well, I'm about to
We do
say,
not
just let us,
support
just
legal
let us know what
gambling.
we win.
on this
That's
station.
baby.
Sis, just let us know what we gonna win.
Hey, Mills, we do not support legally gambling
No.
on this station.
Never.
Yeah. We're not
Put it out
legally gambling.
Ain't nothing
Y'all,
like
did y'all see me tearing up? Did y'all see me tearing up when the show started? Ain't legal gambling. God is God. Life is life. Folks need a little help.
Leave it right there.
Ain't nothing wrong paying.
Leave it
If I-
right
if I-
there.
that means if I gotta whoop on about 3-4 different people to get a full tank of gas, I'm here for it. That's not illegal,
Say that's a
baby.
donation.
You hear me? That's donating to the
I
cause.
got spades trophies at my house, so I don't even really want to talk about
Well,
it.
and we need to be at the next
I
one,
ain't been
okay?
beat in 5 years, King.
I know that's right.
My homeboy said tonk. I never learned. I never
What?
learned how to play tonk.
That's okay. We got people like you.
I have
We-
no idea.
I love you.
Don't worry about that.
We
I love you.
can't
I'ma teach
talk
you.
about that on the air, but
Hey, look,
I
and my
support
boy
him.
spelled it Tonk.
That's how you spell it, right?
Technically, that's how you spell it, but when you from Henderson 252, shout out, we spell it Tunk.
Yeah, we do too. That's how Plymouth spell it too.
Y'all
Do you
say
hear me?
tongue.
That's like a taco truck. He spelled it.
And
Tongue,
also,
boy.
guys, if anybody would like to join into the conversation, I just got a text
Uh-oh,
919-899-9305. 919-899-9305. You know, y'all can always tap in also in the comments on the live. We love all of the interaction, okay? So
I always miss the number.
here's a question.
919.
919-899-9305.
We should know by heart now.
In case y'all want to call
Okay,
in.
so next conversation.
Talk to.
As couples, should your mate have access to each other's phones and social media accounts?
Absolutely not.
All right, so let me.
We're going to go ahead and let Scoot start this one.
All right, we gonna let the married man
Nope.
start. Go ahead.
Nah, because it caused confusion. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it caused confusion because you might like a picture by accident one day. You know what I'm talking about? And you be like, bing. You know that love joint And I ain't know love meant so much. You know what I'm saying? That means a lot. So you yeah, the heart. Yeah, that heart button. That means a lot.
Let me tell you something.
And even if you're just showing love.
Did you answer the question? What you said? So
I said absolutely not.
Because of what now?
Because everybody deserves their own space.
Okay.
Their
Why
own
am I going through your phone? That means I don't trust you.
But real quick, when you say the heart, I can already see your heart reaction anyway. Like if you get a heart,
You can see that from her phone.
wifey can look and she gonna see who heart.
Yeah,
is
but
anyway.
I mean, for me personally, a heart is just like, yo, all right, I'm showing you love. It was never like, oh, I love you, baby. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that. You know what I mean?
Some women.
Yeah, I never got
I
that.
ain't gonna say women because guys do too.
Yeah, I'm about to say, dudes taking the hardest though. We gonna talk about. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Y'all weird looking guys. Look, bro, I don't care if you hard her
Tenders, we
picture
call
all
them
you
tenders.
want to. I got her in a headlock game. You heard?
Handle heart.
I can handle any. I don't care.
I'm not even looking.
Because I'm not
Israel said, if you not
exactly.
paying my phone bill, no.
You're not paying my phone bill. I do not
No,
want
but
you.
hold on.
Yes, a
But
fact.
like I was telling school, a lot of men care, yo. Like this is like an issue for
Yeah,
some people with
yeah.
social media. Like the heart versus a like. For some people, it's like
It's real.
it's like a big deal.
Okay,
I got
well,
one
Do
agreeing
you
with school.
care about if you had a chick
Uh-huh.
and dudes was just heart and like does the hearts mean? I just want to get from a guy's perspective.
No, I'm definitely if I'm see for me, I've learned that some things when you're in a relationship you gotta not pay attention to, right? So I don't really try to check in on pictures, and I'm not like if I see the picture, that's one thing, but see that's how Facebook. The Facebook is the devil.
It is the
The
devil,
devil
bro.
is-
It's the devil.
That's
At the bottom
more
of
money on your mind's way to
highlighted.
plus 50
Exactly.
like
You see what I'm saying? So they highlight the BS and then you look.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So if I don't see, out of sight, out of mind. That's how
So you don't even look.
I don't even look because I know
Your
it's there.
girl posts, if your girl posts a picture, you just don't look at.
Especially if it's a risque picture.
So you don't even
Look,
look
bro,
like
check
that.
this
I'm
out,
not even
bro.
looking.
My wife is a real attractive woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you know, at first when we first got our relationship, I was like, man, I kind of felt some type of way, or whatever. But as I grew and I knew me and I knew that I was self confident, I'm sexy, I'm chocolate,
Right.
I'm the cat shoe. So
Come on,
it's
T-Pain.
like, you know what I'm saying?
You better big
so,
yourself up.
So when I chill out. So when I figured that out, I'm like, yo, I'm not about to keep on interrupting your happiness. If this would make you happy, you know what I'm saying? You want to dress this way. If you want to, you got to be yourself in order us to be together, you know what I'm saying? So I don't pay attention to the hearts, the likes, and none of that. You feel me? Like, it don't matter to me, but it's a little different when it comes down to like, okay, yeah, you commenting and all that. That's different, I guess, right?
Yeah, no, don't do disrespectful.
It's good you
It
say
depends
that
on the
because
comments and stuff. Yeah.
Camilla said the heart becomes an issue when they heart more than 2 picks in a row. Because why you doing
y'all not
that?
finna go through marriage counseling.
Hold on, hold on. Wait.
Yeah.
And then Israel said, looking is looking for a problem, I think, in most cases.
Looking is
And
looking.
Sometimes
that's
we
the
will
devil.
create the issue.
Yeah, looking is looking
I mean,
for a problem.
okay, social media, if you post it, it's for people to look.
Okay, so I'm going to
Exactly.
give y'all
Exactly.
the flip side.
If you post it, people go and look.
is getting to the original question. Looking in people's phones.
Should
Oh,
Yeah.
Look, we
should
done got-
couples
Yeah,
have
yeah,
access?
Yeah. Y'all
It
got away
says,
from. I was about to really
Should
back in.
couples have access to each other's phones and social media
And so
accounts?
And we said absolutely no.
That comment was to the question.
Right.
He can get your, yeah, no, it's not going to
Oh,
happen.
okay, so hold on. Okay, but here's the deal.
So what if you get mad at
I
me?
say no. I don't think that. I think that's a little extra. But
Mm-hmm.
I know couples that share a Facebook account. They both can log in.
Is that not insecure?
Yeah, but they share one and then they have a private one though, right?
I don't know.
Nah, the private
I don't
one is
know
the
if
one
they
with
have
no
a private
face.
one or not.
Oh, you just know about the shared one.
I thought it was kind of weird. I thought it was gave a little bit of insecure, but I know
But
couples that have
but I
done
mean,
that.
is it not insecure? We have to understand. You know, I'm not doing all that.
Like,
Bro, that's
but
insecure, bro.
I can see that. That's a strength. That's something they need to be to make them secure.
I feel like social media, for some reason, always presents something different. As an example, 2 weeks ago, I had somebody jump in my inbox and tell me, now y'all know I always say this, when I say thank you, I do the heart, I do the love emojis and the kissy emojis.
Oh, yeah, you're
That's
doing
just
too
my
much. You're
thing.
doing too much.
But I do the kissy
You're doing
emoji
too
all the
much.
time because y'all know
Not right now 'cause she's single.
if you know me in
Man, might not
person
like
though, if you know me in person though, I'm a person.
Right.
It doesn't mean that I'm hitting on you or nothing.
Exactly.
But I had somebody
That's what I'm
inbox
saying.
me and say, "Why you keep blowing my man kisses?"
And that's weird though.
How's you in his inbox seeing the kids?
So,
No, it wasn't on. It
Oh, it was on the wall.
It was on his page.
Oh,
well,
gotcha.
what it was it was on me and Charisma page. It was on me and Charisma picture,
Yeah.
and he said, "Y'all baddest," and I said, "Thank you." Heart emoji, kissy emoji.
Oh yeah. That,
So
I
what
mean, he
that-
set
what
himself up for that.
means- What that means is
Sorry.
she already got her own little issue with him.
Look,
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
That ain't got nothing to do with you.
So let me also it creates insecurities, especially it creates insecurities, especially when one or more person has insecurities.
she
already.
got insecurities
Right.
already.
So that's that homegirl issue. But also, let me ask you this: say you get with a guy, right? Say your man is like, well, I don't want you blowing kisses, and like you got to figure out another response. Like, I need you to change your response up.
But
Respectful.
why should she?
Right.
But he's worth it now. It's your man.
Yeah.
So you love him.
I would.
And that's the difference between you being single. You ain't think nothing of it. Like, okay, I'm
Right.
just showing love.
Right.
But an insecure person, you know what I'm saying? Which ain't your issue.
But and this, and it ain't my
It's not
issue.
your
And a PSA for y'all in relationships.
Right.
Social media is not your therapist.
Right.
Social media is not your healer.
You better say that.
Stop looking for social media to. If your relationship was jacked up when you woke up at 8 o'clock in the morning,
It's gonna be what?
you logging in at 9:30 in the morning
my
ain't
throat.
gonna make it better, baby.
Excuse me.
It's gonna make it worse.
I think that people that are going through a lot, like I know some couples that kind of disappear when they need to and get off social media.
I do too.
And I respect that because I feel like if you're going through something, you know, whatever it is, sometimes you need to take a step back. And if it's a social media issue or something like that, maybe both of y'all need to get off of it
Yeah.
and let's focus and, you know, try to rebuild, you know what I mean?
Back to the question.
Hold
Hold on, real quick. Y'all gotta
Yeah,
remember-
because I
Y'all-
Oh, no, we're gonna go
she
back.
had
We're
me
gonna go back.
hot right there. Hold
But
on.
real quick, y'all gotta remember, for us, our 20s, we ain't have all this Facebook.
We ain't have none
I
of that.
remember MySpace.
MySpace.
My MySpace was the bomb.
You hear me?
You had to go to
Let me tell
college
you
to have.
something,
You had to be in college to have
If
Facebook.
You had it going down.
I had MySpace right now with this music, my mess would be bumping. Do you hear me?
MySpace was, I wish they would bring MySpace back.
That's what we should do.
But the point is, y'all gotta remember, a lot of this stuff, we was a little older, you know what I mean? Which is still, you know, I don't mean we don't go through stuff with social media too, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know where I was going with that, but
That's okay.
Now we get it.
But no,
We
I do
understand.
not. I do not.
I understand.
Back to the question at hand, viewers.
Okay.
Sorry, we get off sometimes. But the question is, do you think the person should have your no?
As couples, do you
As
think
couples,
you
no.
should have
I think your
access
privacy
to
is
each
your
other's
privacy.
phone
Facts. My
and
Pisces
social
But
media accounts?
now, see, the thing is, okay, because life is real, right? People die. You don't want to. You want to have access to certain stuff. I'm not saying like bank accounts. Like you should be able. If we're that serious, yeah, I should be able to have passwords to your bank account. It's something in the worst case scenario. Get locked up. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'll maybe not go extreme as going. Maybe you got locked up and I need to get to your stuff and you can't call. Whatever the case may be. It is sometimes that we need to share our information. But for just a day-to-day basis, you just want to have my password just to go in my phone.
Absolutely not.
You don't need that. If that's something that I need to give my woman to make her more secure, I'm gonna give it to her because I shouldn't have a reason not to. If that's the case.
I hope I'm not pronouncing your name wrong, but Shania. She put, be respectful of boundaries. There should be trust. I completely
That's a
agree.
good one.
so that's
I
the big-
completely
So-
agree.
So the thing is, though, right? we all know what we are in here. We are entertainers. So we have to do entertainer things. What sells? Us. Sex appeal. People wanting to be us. So are we supposed to be mean to those people?
Let me ask y'all a sidebar question. How has being on the radio?
How you gonna jump off the question?
I know,
She
I know.
switched
but
that. She didn't wanna answer that,
I
man.
just wonder though.
She didn't want to answer that.
How has y'all being on the radio? Cause all y'all knew. Y'all just started. It ain't like y'all came from another show to this show. All y'all started out here. And we talk crazy up here. So how has y'all being on the radio, if it has, it may have, may not,
Right.
affected your personal life and your love life?
Oh, okay. I see the two difference. I don't have a love life. I have yeah.
Hey, she be
But
throwing jabs.
I
on the
can say, yeah, she do be, and that's what I hear too. Like she be throwing jabs at you. I was like, no, it ain't. She just talking out loud. Probably in the sense of people probably wonder, are you talking about yourself or are you talking about your own business with behind this, like, you know, stuff like that? I can see that being not being an issue, but being a conversation. Personal wise, it ain't did nothing but open up doors. I just had somebody ask me about being on the panel to talk on to something later. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a blessing. Like I said, we didn't plan on it. I didn't really want to do it.
And I was just telling Charisma the weekend. I said, when I asked you and Mills was the one that kept telling me, "Look, you gonna have your hosts together by the New Year, right? You gonna
I tell y'all, it's gonna be like
the
last two Tuesdays. I ain't gonna probably be there because I got. And now I'm looking. Now I be making my schedule like, all right, well, I'm gonna have to do this. Because
but look, the crazy thing is when I addressed both of y'all was like, yeah, we'll do it, but make sure you have you getting your stuff together.
Right.
Since the New Year came, both of y'all gave me a timeline of a New Year. I ain't heard from neither one of y'all about.
I'm over here like, yo, tell Steve we need 7, bro. We need another hour. That's 8 to 10 be going too fast. It's like my little therapy for the week though. I appreciate it. I'm glad you bring me on. I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate y'all coming on.
So to answer
sis.
So to answer that, I'm not gonna say that anything has changed, but it is something that I really like to do.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's one of those things, it becomes a part of you, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So it's like, you know, any person that I'm with just has to know that it's something that I enjoy. Call it another hobby, whatever you want to call it. I'm having that real talk.
You ain't get no check for it. I don't need a check. I'm getting fulfillment.
Something that, it's the exposure, the whole 9. So
I know one thing you got from it that I got from it.
what?
Every time I'm having a conversation or somebody say something, I'm like, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna ask that on the radio.
Yeah.
I gotta write that down, V.
Ideas,
I gotta text myself like,
exactly.
it's like this is an invalid phone number. Yeah, it's my number. I'm trying to text myself the question.
Okay, Scooty.
Scoot.
Well, for me, I always been wanting to do this since I was little. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know. Hey, why you had to laugh?
How you about to cry when you got in the car?
Yeah, I am. So, I just want to say, when I get my award, Chanel Monáe, I want to thank you for this opportunity.
Put this on, baby.
God, my mama,
Chanel, and I want you to know.
and Steve.
Nah, for real though. But honestly, it's been a dream come true to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I do music and I do, you know, I cut hair, you know, I cut grass and I wash cars, deliver cement. You know, I'm a jack of all trades, but. This is one of the ones that I really like. You feel me? So I always wanted to be on the radio. So I appreciate you for that, for real. I always tell you that.
Well, the reason I asked that is because, like when I started radio, you know, I always say I wanted to do radio. I mean, I wanted to do a podcast, but I never really said, "Oh, I wanted to do radio."
Right.
But you see how we talk up here.
I couldn't do it no other way. I couldn't do censor radio.
Yeah, but
it is censored.
But
you only can say penis and coochie.
Dating, and maybe because y'all are men, it's different. But dating, I'll get men to be like, "You really gonna sit up there and talk about that? Or you really sit up there and talk like that on the air?" And then now that you up here, the flip side I get is, "You on the radio talking like that with your baby daddy?" I'm like, yeah. I mean, that's how we talking at the spade table when I'm whipping his tail.
We are entertainers, you guys.
But that's what, and that's why I brought it there. I love when you say that because, you know, I say all the time. Even when I came on the air before y'all got here, I was having a moment. Things was happening before I got here. I was still teared up because, you know, when 8 o'clock come, it don't matter what's going on.
It don't matter.
It's time to go live. So I had to have a moment with the people, like, you know, life be life, and I need y'all to pray for me.
No, facts.
But also, I'm a person.
Right.
I show up and support people. I show up and do the radio, whether y'all here or not.
No shots fired.
Well, right, like I'm just saying,
you see
like
the storm coming from that way.
But I'm just saying, like, I still have to show up as Chanel Monáe.
No,
period.
No, we feel you.
But when I leave here, I have kids that don't care about Chanel Monáe. I got life that don't care about Chanel Monáe.
What's your real name?
None of your business.
I was like, y'all don't know her real name?
Y'all want to know her real name?
I'll stay with her alias because she really running from the feds.
I ain't been on house arrest in 14 years. Don't listen to him.
Come on now.
But again, you know, so I do get those things where people don't understand that when I get on air, I'm Chanel Monet. We're here to have a conversation. When I go host parties, I'm the hostess with the mostest.
She be wagging that wagon.
I got to show up as Chanel Monet.
She be wagging that wagon.
So at the end of the day, I have to have somebody that's secure in what I'm doing.
Right.
That is not questioning me as a person when I am showing up as Chanel Monet. That's why I asked, how has it been going for y'all? Because this is different.
And we all look good. We good looking people.
And we have great conversations.
We have great cocktails.
But you get what I'm saying?
We haven't taken a drink in
But
30 minutes.
not even
30
but y'all have to have strong people because look how y'all talking.
Nah, facts. You gotta have.
We not
somebody
gonna sit here and act like me and Charisma are not attractive females. You get what I'm saying?
Y'all look good.
Y'all sitting up there talking with them about sex. Y'all sitting up there talking with them about relationships.
We talking to the
And not
people
only
though,
that,
so.
we are in each other inboxes every day, all
You
day.
have to be comfortable. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But I'm never in your inbox making wifey uncomfortable. You get what I'm saying? Even when I have something that I have to say to you, I will not call your phone after 10 o'clock. That's just because that's me. That's just me.
She ain't lying.
I will hold it.
She'll wait till 7 o'clock in the morning.
I will. But,
Business hour.
but again, that's just me. And I've been in this industry enough to know.
My homegirl.
You get what I'm saying?
My homegirl Marcy said a lot of men. Oh, I done scroll past it.
Uh-oh. We about to go on the man.
A lot of men can't handle women who stand all 10 toes down and get intimidated by them.
Oh.
That was gonna be a question I was gonna talk about too, because.
Well, hold on. Before you get into that question,
dope.
Shania, girl, you is preaching up here today. She said, I think it's important to also remember to pour into your partner. Love them through your building. Don't forget about them, their emotions and love languages. That's where the insecurities and things start coming in.
Shania, you get the cocktail and conversation.
Yes, girl. You is
Literally.
preaching, girl.
That's
Yes.
a fact, though.
And
That's a fact.
important. And
Might need to pin that one to the
And I
post.
Yeah, let's do
I
that.
do want to say one thing.
Steve, pin that comment, Steve.
I do want to say one thing after Scooty had talked.
You can't
What
pin.
it boils down to when it comes to social media, period. The hard part is once the trust is broken.
Yep.
Ooh.
Once the trust is broken, I'm
God.
now looking at your posts different. Now I'm looking at your hearts. Now I'm trying to figure out, okay, how he know her.
How many sisters is really
You know
just
what I'm saying?
sisters?
Did he smash her before?
I agree with that.
So the hardest thing is, I think that's the biggest thing in relationships. Nothing is perfect, but you gotta try to maintain that trust as long as you can. Once, whether it's the male or female, once it's broken, it's so hard. You can get past it.
Honestly,
People
attest to
get
that.
past cheating and affairs, and they work, but
But-
it's hard.
But it ain't 100%. They don't never come back 100.
It depends. Some
Man,
people can really forgive. I mean, it might take counseling. Like, you got to jump through loopholes. It's hard once the trust is broken.
So,
Yeah, it
All
is.
it takes is
I
one
got something to say
common
about
pattern
that,
to
though.
be hit.
All the insecurity comes from, okay, you done hurt me, you done broke my trust. Now I'm
But see,
Yeah.
women be lying too, though. I'm gonna be real with you,
Hold on,
though,
okay,
man.
okay.
Yeah, I said women. I don't mean all women. But you know what I'm saying?
No,
Just
you
a select
said it.
few.
Women be
Hold
lying.
on, before you
He
say
about to
that,
get me counsel.
Tiny, shout out to Tiny on the live from what you said. She said you forgive but never forget. And that's
But-
where I think the obstacle come in. Go ahead.
So for me, right? Not for me, but for what I've seen throughout life with homeboys or whatever. So a female could do you extra dirty and don't want you to care. But when you do her like that, you done killed her. Yeah. And they say it's complete opposite. Yeah, dudes love hard. We love hard. But I'm sure that some of these dudes not telling y'all how they really got done to do you like they doing you.
That's the point. You guys don't handle heartbreak.
They don't-
You're right.
Men don't feel-
But what I'm saying is, right, so like Boosie said, after 14 she broke my heart, it was straight payback. So we paying back generations.
Okay, this
You know
is
what
what
I'm
I
saying?
see with
So y'all
right.
keep helping us right now. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. They keep saying that we don't love and we don't do this, bro. We done been broken. If you can't see the
Here's the
brokenness,
difference.
don't try to put me back together. You can't put me back together,
But
but
here's the difference.
Know what I'm talking about?
Here's the difference.
Mhm.
You guys get heartbroken one time.
no, it be more than once. We just don't talk about it.
Okay, let's say it's a couple times.
Okay.
Y'all still be ruined for life.
Girl, let me tell you.
And y'all don't. And y'all don't.
No.
And y'all don't.
No. Let me tell you
What?
why we don't.
Ain't need
Let me
help
tell you
you
why
on
we
this one,
don't.
Scoop.
Let me tell you why we don't.
Yes, you can, bro, because you know it's the truth.
No. I need you to hear me.
Okay, I'm
You're a
listening.
female. You're not a
I'm
woman,
listening.
so you're
I'm
not
okay. I'm a
When I
Pisces.
tell
So
you
I
I
listen.
got- No, listen.
Just do.
When I tell you I have got my heart broken, y'all, I'm sliding.
How many
down the wall.
times?
Y'all know when people be sliding down the wall, I'm
Huh?
just the world is
Ooh.
over.
Don't
But
even want
guess
to think
what?
about nobody.
But guess what? I heal.
Mm-hmm.
And when I tell you I can love another man with the same magnitude
That's a
as
fact.
I just
Cap.
love the other man
Cap.
that destroy, it's not cap.
It's
Nah.
not
You're a
because
man,
I
so
will
you
say
don't
that
understand our
with
feelings.
women, and I say that
We
all the time.
forgive.
I will give you my heart, and what I'm about to say probably will sound ignorant. I give it to you. You
Let you
can
trumble
shatter it.
Yeah.
You can run over it, but what you won't do is keep it.
You see
So
that?
when I'm
You
You
done,
heard what she said.
But we can
You
love
heard what
again.
she said.
but you know what men do.
We can love again too.
No,
but just
you
not
know
all
what
the
men
way.
do.
But
When
we love
somebody
all the
break
way
your
again
heart,
is my point.
say I break your heart right now.
We're going to.
I still got your heart. You go
There
on
we
to
go.
the next. You go on to the next woman. I could keep your heart and wring it out like it's a tissue.
I don't even care to do that.
And I
fall in
don't.
love
But
with the
what I'm
next man.
saying is right. But what I'm
fall
saying
in
is for
love
men,
again.
once female A hurt them, they go on to BCD, and BCD got to pay for what A did.
Y'all be destroyed for life, which is absolutely ridiculous.
I mean,
you make the next woman pay for what
yes,
the
yes.
We are able to have a fresh start. I done had dudes destroy me before.
Mm-hmm.
Even now, I've been through a marriage, divorce. I want to get married again. You know what I'm saying? Call
Hey,
me
Tiny
almost
said-
romantic. Hold on. I can love again to full capacity. There's nothing in me that's gonna say, "Oh, this last dude."
Right.
Yo, you guys carry stuff.
But that's you though. They ain't all females.
I'm not saying all,
Saying that's the way it should
but
be. though.
for a lot of I can speak for a lot. I'm not gonna speak for all, but a lot of females, we just have this thing in us where it's like, okay, we can mend, we can heal, we can
Right,
start over.
right.
You got. I've had dudes talk to me. I've dealt with dudes and talk to me about some chick 20 years ago.
18,000 years ago.
Don't hurt him twice. She did this.
Nah, I can't
You
even-
ain't
I
gonna
can't-
be like Shorty.
I'm
that-
not,
You're
I'm
not
not one of
over
those
it?
guys.
Like-
See,
but I do
can't
know a
start
lot of them.
again.
So
Tiny
Yeah.
says sometimes y'all be broken, and it's gonna take Jesus himself to take the wheel to fix a broken
Jesus.
dude.
Not us.
See, that's
Gotta be gone.
that's too strong right there, man.
see, school. I think you you can't defend those guys.
And we
we're
had
not
somebody
those
that
guys.
Yeah,
say
we're not those guys.
men
It's a fact.
carry
Those guys.
everything that happens to them for the rest of their lives.
The rest of
They
their
don't know how
lives.
to recoup.
So y'all do?
One girl hurt me. We do.
No, y'all do not. Y'all hold on to the past too. Oh, he tie his shoes like Carlos. Like, come on, bro.
Never
We-
did.
Everybody
No,
tie their shoes
now,
the
hold
same
on,
way.
hold on.
My heart
Now,
is
I'ma
Everybody
say,
tie their
for
shoes
one
the same
thing-
we
way.
can start over.
One
baby.
thing
You
I
can
will
start
say
over.
is I can move
You mentally?
on.
What's your birthday?
I'm a Virgo.
Oh, that's why. You
I
crazy.
can move on.
Psycho.
Crazy.
Exactly.
Think she a
I can
Virgo.
move
Yeah.
on.
All
perfectly
Virgos are
fine.
psycho. We all know that.
I can move forward perfectly fine, but
Don't play me like that.
what I will say is once I see a red flag again, because the first time I see that red flag, just me, I turn it pink a little bit. It ain't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I can move on perfectly fine. But once I start seeing the same signs from before, it's not that I'm holding you accountable for what he did. I'm just a little more cautious.
Exactly.
you
so that.
learn.
Oh, you
That's
already
just
read
learn.
No.
Things forever.
But
No,
you
but
can
you
still
heard what she
love
just
again.
said.
But you can still
You
love
heard what
again,
she just
sis.
said. Say it again,
She
then.
learned.
Say it again for the world can hear.
She learned from the
Say it again for the world can hear it.
I said I can move on gracefully,
We
but
listening.
I will not. I pay attention to some of the same signs.
Nah, you got to.
Now,
You be
don't
okay.
get me wrong. Now, if you slap me, if dude one slap me,
Why you had to go there though?
when we get to dude two and he slapped
And
me,
he raised once he raised his
his
hand,
hand, right.
You already know the
I'm,
slap
right.
coming.
I'm not
Yeah,
right.
that's a whole nother level.
Abuse is a whole.
We talking about.
Yeah, I was just using it as
Yeah, we
okay.
ain't going. We don't do. We
Okay,
don't
so
sell.
okay, so
But what she saying
if
is
dude
you been
number
hit
one
time,
lie,
you know the
y'all
next
know
one, you
how
know
we
when
are
they
when
about
we
to
in
come.
love. You know what I'm saying? You know how we are when we in love.
I have never hit a woman in my life.
Dude one may be like,
God.
Study
hey, dude one may be like, oh, I
with
work late.
Right.
I'm doing this.
Right.
Once you find out that he ain't working late, he got another relationship.
And then next dude
Well,
really
hold on.
worked
The
third shift.
hold on.
Right.
The next dude, he come with, oh, I'm working late.
What you doing?
You're
Automatic.
not necessarily saying he cheating, but you're gonna be a little bit
flags
more
is up.
cautious. Like, is he really working late? What's going
Right.
on? Because one thing I
So
feel
once
like, and
again,
women, y'all know I don't
once
care if y'all
again,
count for
you're
me.
taking another relationship and putting it in another relationship. What I just said, and it proves my point.
I'm not
Thank you.
putting in another relationship.
Thank you.
What I'm
Thank
doing
you.
is paying attention to the signs.
No, you just said what you said.
So let me say
Yeah,
this.
but you gotta be realistic
No,
about
no,
it. If the girl that hurt you,
Mills, come on, man.
because
Leave me
I'm-
alone,
Right.
Mills.
You're not gonna
You're supposed to be with me.
No, you're not right. So I gotta be what's right.
That's
Thank
not
you.
right, Mills.
No, you're not making sense. In what
That's
you're saying.
learning from the situation.
If
That's
there's no
learning.
way that you're gonna let the next woman do you the same way the last woman did.
That's what I just
Hey,
said.
look, this girl is preaching up here tonight.
That's what I'm telling her.
Hold on,
That's what I'm telling her.
Hold on. A direct response to you, and I feel you. So for me, it would be like, okay, you say you working at whatever time, I should be able to call you. I don't care if it's 1 a.m, you on your shift. Hey, babe. Like, I'm not gonna lie. For me, it would be certain, like, call it a test, call it whatever you want to call them.
Mm-hmm.
It would be certain things that
Don't
would be
test
like,
me. I ain't
okay.
good at them.
No, I'm just saying.
So that means
If
you're not the
you want-
man for her.
No,
Period.
I'm
You-
just
you-
saying.
you need somebody
why
that's
would I
so hooked,
test
don't
her?
find it.
Why would I test her with who your favorite artist?
Not even
Prince.
test.
Why would I test? No, I'm
That's
just
not-
messing with you.
no, but listen, but
That means you need somebody on hook,
Hold on,
don't find
hold on.
it.
Who's
'Cause
your-
you're not
who's your
good at
favorite
passing
artist?
In the
tests.
last relationship, he was ghost or whatever. Okay, I already been through that. So if I got another dude that worked a night shift, I just need to know. There's little signs. You can tell a difference.
Right,
You
right.
know what I'm saying? Whether I call you, you're available. If the last guy was never available. But this one is. You know
But
what
he
I'm
might
saying?
work at Sam's and he might be, you know what I'm saying? Gate,
But it's all about-
pick up the phone.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
You know what? I don't want to say this, but you are giving the example of why you have to pay attention to those signs.
What do you mean?
Because
So-
us as women, and they gonna cuss me out, but I don't care. Us as women, we like to play victim.
Ooh.
And I say that as in, that man cheated on you 3 times.
Right.
Now the 4th time he cheated on you. Oh my God. Oh my
It's
God.
still, oh my God.
But this is what this man
It's a
do.
pattern by then. Yeah, it's a pattern.
And then if you get with the next man and he cheating on you, or you sign up when you knew your last relationship was signing, but you sign up to be the side chick when you knew that you couldn't handle being cheated on in your last relationship, but now you want to play victim that, oh, this man ain't treating me right.
Well,
He ain't making me number one. Well, when you signed up, baby, you knew you want number
well,
one.
that's just being dumb. That's not,
I agree with you on
that's just being
that.
dumb.
It is, but
that's
come
not
on, let's be
even-
honest. We
Stupid.
can only
I
speak
don't know
as
too many
women.
women that go for that.
You're just stupid.
We
stretch
we can
now.
only speak for women. You saying it's a
I mean,
stretch?
that's just being
Oh,
dumb.
We
I'm
ain't gonna
talking
call out
about
no
the
names
dudes.
up here, Charisma, but we
If
know
he
a
already
couple.
got but if you know he got a woman to sign up to be a side chick, you're signing up.
You
for
know
a
they
certain
listen to the
position.
radio. right?
Okay, but
That's
guess
what
what?
that is.
I ain't gonna call no names, but guess what?
You're
Yeah.
signing up for it.
But hold
That's what you're
on.
signing up for.
We know a couple that have signed up as a side chick, but still come to the friend circle and we feed them like they're a victim.
All right,
Oh,
stop telling y'all
girl, he
personal
need to
business.
do better by you. Oh, girl, he need to make you the one.
So, but the whole reason I said that though, right, before we get off of it, that everybody does that.
Does what?
Everybody brings something into the last relationship.
Well, that's
That
what
was
I'm saying,
the whole
y'all-
reason
That's what I'm telling
of me
y'all. Stop
saying
arguing about
that.
the same thing,
If you're
'cause
learning
everybody's
lessons,
supposed
though,
to.
it's different.
Exactly.
If you're not learning from the last thing, then
You're
that was for no reason.
Exactly.
Why?
Exactly.
Why was?
So I agree with y'all, but I'm
When a
just, you know.
relationship fails, you're supposed to learn some kind of lesson from it.
When
Right.
it succeeds, because you got relationships that mutually in.
Both.
Yep.
That's not a failed relationship.
Right.
That's a great understanding that we're not made for each other for a further time.
Right.
Exactly.
So we understand this is our end point.
Yeah, right.
There's nothing wrong with that. So it's
Right.
not even in a failed one. But
Somebody
I've
said,
learned
"Who's
from
the
that.
side chick?"
And for real, when I look at my past, like I told you, I was sliding down the wall, snotting and crying.
I'd have
But
been
I'm
there.
so over it now. I'm like, ooh, you know, you
Can't
can
even
laugh,
believe you was there.
But you can laugh and like, okay, you know, all right, I learned. I ain't gonna never do that again.
Because you
know
grew
what I mean?
from it. You learned from
Yeah.
it.
So that's the whole point. But at the time now, heartbreak is real now. When you in it, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's devastating.
Facts.
Yeah, take a long
Especially
time to go.
when you're married and your marriage don't work, it's devastating. You know, it's hard. Even if it's not right for you, it's still the fact it doesn't work. It's devastating. You know what I
Right.
mean? So my whole point of saying that is people need to heal. No judgment, but I do see people. I know some people
Jump
go
to
from
the
one
next.
relationship
Yep.
to the next relationship.
But you never
Right.
heal.
Right.
You
Right.
never
And
heal
so
like
you
that.
ain't doing nothing but
Really
taking that
bringing-
bull from that relationship to the
Into
next
the
one.
new.
And
You
that's
have
what I
to
was saying,
heal.
you
I
guys.
think what we're saying
have
at
to
Cocktails and
heal.
Conversation listeners is
Yeah.
take the lessons, leave the BS.
Be single
Exactly.
for a while. It's
Yeah,
okay to
take-
be
take
single for
time
a
to
while.
heal.
Take the
too.
what, leave the what?
And
the
it's
what?
different. And it's different for different
Tuesday.
people. Some people can be single for a month and be completely healed. Some people can be single for 6 months. Some people may take a whole year. But what I want you to realize is make sure you're completely healed. Because a lot of the times you take that trauma on to somebody else.
That's a fact.
And you
Or
ruin
you try to
somebody
sex it
else.
away.
Or with the person who's the trauma causer. You take time too. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Don't
Facts.
because you're putting out those.
But what is the word for that? That
I
is
say
called
if you know you toxic,
if you know you toxic,
if you know
not
you toxic,
It's
calm down. You ain't got to be toxic with everybody. Spare a person or two.
spare a heart.
If you know
I
you
can't
gonna
think of the
stay
word.
toxic, cool. But don't just be like, oh, I'm about to ruin your life. Oh, I can play with her. I'm about to play with her. Oh, him right here. Oh, I got him. Let me play on his top.
And what y'all women gotta realize is because it's most likely gonna happen with the guys, right? Y'all gotta listen to him when he's saying that too.
What?
When he's saying he don't want to be toxic, he don't want to play with you. He's taking his time. You know what I'm saying? Listen to that.
It's the honesty.
Because sometimes what y'all will do is y'all think, okay, but he's still good. I could show him.
You know,
I'm
every
the
woman
one-
think they
Can
superwoman.
can I
I'm the
start
one that can
something?
open them up, and you might just, you know what I'm saying? You might push him more away or whatever the case may be. But sometimes women don't listen to that.
But y'all men don't think every woman think they superwoman.
Can I
We
start
think
a
we
fight
can
real
fix
quick?
everything.
Can I start a fight real
Not a
quick?
fight, but you can
handle
start a
Can I start a
conversation.
fight real quick?
Not a fight, but you
So-
can start a conversation.
So these women be thinking they man sometimes.
What you mean? Explain.
For like relationships. Like you think you gonna thug me better than I thug you? You know what I'm saying? Like far as like they now the millennium I'm talking about millennium, I'm talking about the times we live in now, right? It used to be us. We used to be out here thugging. Yeah, boy, I got 9 women. Nah, not no more. It ain't like that no more.
Oh, thugging them.
It ain't thugging.
That's different.
Yeah, it ain't-
talking about relationships no more. You talking,
Yeah.
you talking about single
So what
women.
you starting? You still ain't starting that now. What you
Nah, I'm saying the women think they're man.
He said women think. I think he's saying that the women are more open to the fact that they have more options.
Yeah.
And they're okay with letting people know that. Like, nah, I
Exactly.
got 3 or 4.
Okay, so let me chime in on that. What I think has happened now is I think that we've gotten to the point now where we are like,
No, y'all not the new
No,
man.
no,
I'm sorry. I see the comment. I'm sorry.
if a man is honest with us, right?
Uh-huh.
If a man tells us, okay, I'm not ready for a relationship. We can have fun. We can do what we do. You know what I'm saying? I think that women are more accepting of, all right, this about to be what it is. Like what you call them, a yeah.
Yep.
Right?
You know,
Number
I be
little,
quick
yeah,
to call
yeah,
it
yeah.
that.
Sneaky link, whatever you want to call it. I
My
think that's just
sneaky
what we
link
live in
fell
now.
in
So it's
love
like
with me.
we are easier to adapt to how kind of the man, like, all right, you want to hit it and quit it, cool. We can do that too. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes us a man or liberated.
Nah, it definitely gives y'all a different breed of womanhood.
You feel what I'm
Because,
saying?
you know,
So yeah, I'm about to say,
women can definitely.
how many
smash
fingers do you
and
put
go.
inside the water before?
But here's the thing. We know that if I know that that's what you want, let me be smart enough to not, okay, you know, let me try to make you be, let me be, you know, if you've already told me, hey, this
What
is
it is, right?
Let me meet you where you at.
And this is what get
Nah,
me.
it's
and
y'all
y'all
doing
can
it, though.
come at
That
me.
is being a
Okay,
man.
so let me ask you men,
Nah.
okay? Because
It's supposed
y'all
to
know
be.
I be quick
I
to
feel
talk
it.
about the yeah situation, okay, right? So
Mm-hmm.
my thing is when you label
Start
me,
locking that door.
why am I wrong for showing up for the title that I have? Because I be a yeah, but you want me to show up like a girlfriend.
Hey, look, now that's what I'm gonna tell you. Hey, look,
That's just
real.
selfish. Y'all
That's
just
not even selfish. That's just
So you supposed to.
people get comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we working on being comfortable with each other. And yeah, I do want you to do certain things that makes me comfortable with you. I didn't plan on it being this way and knowing that it was gonna make you start feeling more like a girlfriend, but yeah, I did want you to wash my clothes. They was dirty. I just asked you to wash them. It was no real meaning into it.
Y'all know that we are emotional. That's the thing about men. Y'all know we are emotional. And if you have us starting to do things that are like, let's say wifey things.
Y'all hold it down.
Let's say I'm cooking. Let's say I'm, like he said, washing clothes. I'm doing all these things. Naturally, my feelings are going to get involved. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful how you deal with a woman as far as how deep y'all go. If we just smash and then just smash, you know what I mean? But I feel like, see, you married. I really need you.
Nah. So now I can play this though, because married or not, I still got a woman.
Okay.
So the thing is, right? You talking about how deep we can go, but don't play with my mental and think I'm not gonna play with yours,
How are we playing with your mental?
because what you just said. Y'all somebody said we are the new man. So now y'all playing with.
Mama said that.
Yeah, I
We
felt
are
some
not
type
the
of
new
way.
man, girl.
She
Who
took 3
said
shots.
that?
She took 3 shots. Here you go.
We are not the new man, girl.
There you go.
Don't
Look right
say
there.
that now.
We are the new man now.
But you know what? Okay, so I do know kind of why.
Well, defend that then. Let me hear that.
The reason why she said because we're not as gullible.
But y'all were never gullible. You gotta think about it. Y'all always held the family down,
No.
right?
We're talking about forget the marriage and holding family down. We're talking about situationships and stuff like that. We are more acceptable of situationships.
That's because y'all have more situationships than now. Y'all out in the open with y'all situationships. Back in the day,
When you
y'all hid
hide
it.
Right.
Exactly.
We're just more
See,
liberated now.
That's what I'm saying. And you talking about? See, that's what I'm saying.
And I'm
Y'all-
just saying, it's
y'all
not that we're
crazy.
trying to be men, but it's just like we're not being the fool anymore.
Nah, they definitely not being no fools no more.
No,
Bro,
not at
bro,
all.
listen, bro. She just admitted on the air.
What I missed?
Yeah, you just missed it. She just admitted on the air that
Laughing faces on my
back in the day she had what you call sneaky links, but nobody knew. So now it's like, okay, you want me to do that? Okay, I got mine anyway. It doesn't matter now.
I mean, that's the times we in, bro. A lot of people got them. I'm telling you, my worst insecure thing for me, right? Truth moment, right? The reason I don't
Transparent
the
moment.
transparent moment. The reason I failed in trusting a lot of things that women may say is because I was a side in for so many different situations.
Side brother.
You know what I'm saying? It was the fact that I was that person's go-to when she was married or had a boyfriend. I knew how she could sneak out privately, and he never knew. So it's not the fact that it could happen to me, and I just don't trust you as my woman. It's because of the other women ahead of you that have allowed me to see what they do.
So you bring your trust issues with you in
It's
other
not even,
relationships.
I can't say it's a trust issue, but it's a trust awareness.
How is it not an issue?
Because I'm not.
But you're
scared
aware of the
I'm
issue.
aware of the fact that women sneak out just like men do.
That's what I was saying.
But all I could. That's what go back to my out of sight, out of mind. No, I'm not telling you to go and cheat on me.
Based
But
on what
I'm not looking because I know it is possible.
But based on what y'all saying, y'all are both bringing up 2 different women, though. You bringing up a woman who is completely honest. You bringing up a woman that's sneaking in line.
There is
But
no
yeah,
one
that's the
completely
same
honest,
one.
bro.
That's the same
he
woman.
said what he was talking about was a woman just flat out telling you like back in the day they ain't tell you like, oh, you my sneaky link or you my yeah.
Right. Yeah,
But are y'all not both
Yes,
of
they
those
are.
anymore?
Yes,
Yes,
they
they
are.
Are y'all not both of those anymore?
Let me tell you
Because
something.
it depends on the guy.
Let me
Let's be
tell you
real.
something. I just had a situation.
So hold on. So you telling
Uh-uh.
me right now, a guy taking you out, y'all up and telling him that, oh nah, I'm telling you now that you just gonna be this, and because I already got this going on.
That's how they doing it now,
Well,
bro.
I mean, no. Why would we?
No,
I'm about to. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody
But
coming out
okay,
with
well,
that.
I
what
did.
you-
I did
you
have
just
somebody
told me you
ask
did
me.
that.
I did have
That's
somebody.
crazy.
Okay, I did have somebody ask me, "Oh, are you talking to somebody?" And I said no. And he said, Chanel,
lied.
you lying. You just went on a date. I said, you asked me, was I talking to somebody?
So what's the difference?
Now, dating somebody is different. I'm
What
going
is
on
it?
dates because I'm exploring my options.
So that's not talking to that
We
person.
know we're not locked in building nothing.
So that's
We
the
going to
difference.
eat.
Talking.
A
I'm
date
just.
is
I'm
a
just
date.
trying to get the difference.
Yeah.
Y'all don't kill me
A
up here.
date is an
date is
intro.
a date.
I don't know. I'm
A
just
date
asking.
is to me. A date is an interview.
Yeah.
Cause once we smash, I don't care what else. You under the.
Well, that's outside the realms of dating.
Oh, okay,
But
I
when it comes to
understand.
just dating,
Right.
like I tell
To
a guy
me,
now,
a dating
I'm
is
dating.
interview.
Dating is plural. It means I'm dating. It means I might be dating you. I might, when you tell somebody, hey, I'm just dating. That's where I'm at in my
So
life.
what's a date?
And a date don't always equal smash. I done been on plenty of dates.
No, I'm just asking you. What's a date though?
An
Like,
outing.
a outing.
An outing.
So we just cooling. We just chilling.
Yes.
We're getting to know each other.
Dating
That's
is
all
getting
a date
So that's
is.
not talking to each other.
No.
When I text you and be like, it's not. That's
Nah, that's
It
different.
depends.
And I
I'm
ain't
asking,
even-
bro. I
and
don't
I
know.
ain't,
I'm saying I
If it
agree.
turns into
Everybody,
a constant
everybody
thing,
I've been on a date with ain't texting me like that.
Now what you do is you get levels of dating, then you start dating exclusively. Now we ain't dating nobody else, and other people know that we date.
yeah,
That's when we go
Or y'all to
together.
be talking.
yeah.
right.
Dating exclusively.
Because I feel like
Okay.
now
Like
when
we
it
keep
comes
dating.
to dating, I feel like you're always dating.
Yeah.
Even when you like with my grandparents, my grandma, I used to ask my grandma, how you be married for so long? And
Because
she
he
said,
ate that
she
groceries.
said, me and your granddaddy never stopped dating each other.
Oh.
She said, with life, she said, with
Grandma
life,
had Mr. Earl.
she said, with life, we both grew every year. So we made sure that we dated each other so that we could always know the new person that we was becoming. So
Marcy said y'all are right. They show law telling guys that look, we just sliding. I ain't your chick.
yeah,
Period.
Yeah.
I had to
told you
paraphrase
that.
some of her words because she.
I told you that.
If we friends with benefits, that's what it is.
Right.
I
So-
told you that.
I had a dude hit me up and be like, oh, you ain't give me nothing for Valentine's Day. No, you're not my
Valentine's
man.
Day, you heard me?
I thought you was like give him a present.
No,
Something.
I'm like, no, you're not my man.
I don't owe you that.
You're not my man. I am single as a dollar bill.
Did y'all get something for Valentine's?
Right, who gave you
Y'all
some?
spot.
Who gave you some on
Let me tell you
Valentine's?
Y'all
something.
get something for Valentine's?
I didn't get any.
No.
You got
but I
something on
did,
the
but I
Valentine's?
did get the side chick gift. I got
On the
something on the
15th.
15th. I ain't get no wood, but I got a
but
gift.
you already said that on the radio though. You wasn't interested, so you caused that on yourself.
That's fine. I
Well,
knew
no,
I was taking my
also,
kids.
now I want to explain this on the man's perspective. Hold up.
Come on now.
We also don't want a false lead. If I send you something on the 14th, it can mean a lot more than what it can mean on the 15th.
Right.
Now, we might be in a position to where we're just getting to know each other. If I send you that gift on the 14th, I might take your mind somewhere else that I'm not ready to go to.
And the person that I got something from on the 15th, I won't expect nothing on the 14th or the 15th.
Exactly.
Because we don't talk until we drunk leaving the club. Like,
Gotcha.
I can text you and be like, if I ain't got
Oh,
nobody
Lord.
else to go, I can doop and go.
So that in that case, bro, you did a good job.
Right,
You sent it
yeah.
on the 15th.
He
The
locked
14th,
in to
you
make
messed nothing up.
sure. He locked in to make sure that when I'm
He
drunk,
let you
he
know.
the first one to
he
get the
let
text.
you know. He let you know I'm still thinking about you.
Right. But my thing is like, I feel like
I failed in that. I ain't
they
send out
feel
no
like because for me, I have been in so many situations to where I just assumed I was his girl.
Make that ASS.
I just assumed that we were a couple until something happened and it blew up in my face. Like, oh, we ain't, that ain't you ain't my girl, or we just cool, woo, woo. So now I make sure there are no gray lines.
Right.
I make sure we all got to understand.
Y'all hear this, right?
You
bro,
my yeah, or
Girls
you my
strong
man.
with that now. They look at you over the table like, so what is we doing?
Yeah.
Exact, bro. That's what
Yeah.
I've been getting at. I'm glad y'all proving my point. Maybe I said it in a roundabout way,
we
but
do want the honesty. If we
Yeah.
say, so what is we doing?
Yeah.
We ain't doing.
you can't be so strong, baby.
But
I
you
don't
know
like
what
that.
happens when y'all
I
ask
don't like
Guess
you
what?
being strong like that.
Guess
You gotta
what?
tighten up.
You don't like that.
I'm a player.
Which means you may need a weak woman that
Nah,
can
hold
handle
on. Don't
that.
do that. Don't do that.
But the reason
Don't do that.
only reason I
Don't
say
do
that is
Talk
because
about strong men and weak women.
only reason
do that.
I say that is because me as a woman, I cannot
I
handle
can't handle weak woman either. I'm right over
me
her.
as a woman, I cannot handle not knowing what it is. Cause my crazy.
You really
gonna
don't
kick
want to
in.
know what it is.
Yes, I do.
No,
I
you
know
don't.
exactly
Women
what
don't
it
want to
is.
know what it is.
women
Let's
wanna
be
know what
real.
it is.
Y'all don't want to know what it is.
98999.
You want to. You want to have a shadow ghost behind you.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
Does anybody really
Oh
want
my
to? Do you
God.
want to know, Scoop?
No,
Oh my
I want to
God.
know right now if your wife was out
something.
pleasuring another penis.
No, I wouldn't want to know that.
Say no more.
Yeah, you would keep.
Because we don't want to. Y'all can tell us y'all want to know. We don't want to know.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Well, I don't want to know who you do it, but I want to know where I stand.
We definitely want to know where we
And if I'm a
stand.
yeah, don't be questioning me when I say no.
We definitely
Or when you saying yeah to something else.
Yeah.
Because we don't care about the no. It's just the yeah to the other that we get
And
mad,
that-
mad
and
about.
that-
Don't arch that back up and then put
And
it on
that's
me and
what
say.
and that's what be getting me with men. Yeah, and now this probably what I'm about to say probably go y'all go come at
No,
me, but
not if they real as they want.
men want women to play on their team, but they won't
They don't
play on
wanna-
theirs.
They don't want you to have a team.
That's the selfish part. That's what you said.
I agree.
I can't agree with
there.
that.
I used to be there.
I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that because if I know I'm on your team and I know that I can get off on the bench sometimes and start,
then you're good with it.
then I'm talking about back in the day, essentially.
Yeah, of course.
I was great with that because I knew I could have other things and I can always gonna play in your box.
Yeah, but
And I know I'm gonna be good at what I do.
most men can't handle knowing they're on the team.
Most men won't.
different from that.
Most
Why
men
would you
won't.
agree?
Everybody
You can't
now.
know when you're on
Now
the
don't
team.
get me
You don't
wrong.
wanna know you're on the
Men
team.
will play.
I don't want to know I'm on the team. I know in my head I'm on the team, but I'm not confirming from coach that there's a team.
I
Yeah,
feel like
I wouldn't do that.
I feel like
don't do
men
that.
want to play
But I'm not gonna
different
ask who
positions,
call you.
but they don't want to play on the
But
team.
if I know that I'm only coming over on Tuesday and you have itches through the week, I know there's a team and somebody else may be scratching. So, but that's just in my head. Now, most of the times what happens, you get good women who can be satisfied with just dealing with you in their system. They
Yeah.
might got a guy that call them. They got two guys that feed them during the week.
Gonna work
And they
hard, man.
only sleeping with you. But we ain't going to believe it regardless.
Fact. That's with women too.
Yeah.
That's with women too. The fact that we know we on a team, we always, whether we the captain of the
automatically
team or
just think
not,
he cheat. He
we
sleeping with everybody.
automatically think that whichever day we not there, the point guard,
Somebody
the
doing it.
center,
The ball is
the
getting touched.
rebounder, somebody,
She's rolling balls.
somebody is picking up on that
So-
at that time.
So that's just called a single life, right?
That's
Fact.
from the
So
singles.
my homeboy
Hold on,
said
sis, before I
my-
kick
Right.
y'all off. Hold on.
Oh, we got a caller?
You live 93.5 Cocktails and Conversations. Who we speaking with?
Why this mic ain't never work?
Call back.
Well, all right. Call. Oh, they are calling.
Movie.
I can hear y'all.
Hello.
You're on the air. Call back again. Hey, Steve.
Alexis, what you saying exactly to?
She
You know
disconnected
we a little
again.
lag on the show.
Yeah, we disconnected here. Hey, one second.
Coming a little bit more for me so I can.
1 second. 1 second. But I feel you, Chris. I get what
Okay,
you're
go ahead,
saying.
Charisma. We about to get Steve in here because sorry I can't answer y'all.
So my
Okay.
homeboy real quick said, I don't want to share. Herb, all I'm going to say for that is, you ain't really got no choice when you're single or you don't really know. As long as you don't know you're sharing. You
Yeah,
know
I
what I'm
mean-
saying?
I mean, who cares that you're
I don't.
sharing,
I
bro?
don't
Wait
want to
to
share
really
it,
know.
and what happens is mentally when I know I'm sharing now, I'm not even there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I might just come in and smack and go. or-
Exactly.
It is. It's for guys. It's so mental. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
But-
I don't know how y'all women process it. But
Well, there's no way to really know you're sharing. I mean, unless you're with that person, unless you're with that person all night. I mean, not all night. Unless you're with that person every day or whatever. Like, when you're single, I mean, you may be sharing. Like,
Gotcha.
that's just
Man, even when
Hey,
you
unfortunately, guys, we are having
even when
technical
you
difficulties
together,
tonight, so it won't be
you
any
still
phone
sharing.
calls able to be made. So if you have any comments, please do comment on the live, and we'll get to them as fast as
See,
possible.
Oh, no
see,
phone calls
ev-
tonight.
everybody thinks that because when you're in a relationship, you're not sharing. You're always sharing with somebody. Whether it's the dude at the store that gives her free cigarettes or for you. You know what I'm saying? You always sharing, bro. Whether it's the dude that she go get
my
her
girl
oil
don't-
change.
my girl ain't
Listen,
taking
I,
free cigarettes.
I mean, you get what I'm saying, though.
No, I don't. Cause I'm telling my future girl now. You don't take.
But you wouldn't know.
Nobody.
We're talking about sharing as in probably something sexual. Like, I'm dealing with you and I'm dealing with somebody else, too.
I mean, you ain't
how-
gonna deal with
that's how-
was the
it
dance
because
for me.
it's too good for that. You,
I
you
mean,
just
when
dealing
you
with them to
married-
get extra.
I mean, yeah, that's a little.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Yeah.
30 minutes
Okay.
of spice. What we got?
So, is it good?
Hey, you be on the time too. That's my boy.
Is it good for partners to be competitive with one another?
What? You better. I ain't
Be
gonna. I'm gonna let y'all
competitive,
go.
as in like playing a friendly game, or what kind of competition we talking about?
What was the question?
That
I'm
was
sorry?
the question. So let's break it down.
What's
It
the question?
says, is it good for partners to be competitive with one another?
In a friendly game.
And I think they're talking about in life. I would think they're talking about like finances, achieving goals. Yeah, I can see that.
not competitive.
Why not?
Because I'm not in a competition. with
Yeah,
you.
I know.
We're
I think the
building
description of
and
the
working
word.
together.
Yeah.
Competitive makes it like, all right, I'm a one up you.
Yeah.
To me, that can cause more.
I guess that'd be a situation.
friction in a
I
relationship.
guess it'd be situation based because if you have a fun
want
relationship,
competition, yeah.
that could be something that's fun for y'all. If it's not a healthy relationship, if you got a guy that can't take a woman being over him, that's not gonna be a good thing to do.
I
But
think
if we go to David Bustles, I'm trying to.
That's what I'm saying.
When
like,
I
competition,
first-
I don't let my girl win at pool.
when I first read it, I took it as kind of like what Mills was saying, like a fun way.
Mm-hmm.
Now, okay, like what you said, when it come to finances, when it come to our household, when it come to raising kids, when it come to foundation, there is no competitive. We need to be
It's a
on
team.
one
A
page.
unit.
Yeah.
We are building together.
Right.
Now, when it comes to, like Valentine's Day just passed. Oh, let me up you on this gift.
Good competition.
Or birthday. Oh, last year he took me to Vegas, so let me take him out the country.
Good competition.
You get what I'm
Good
saying?
competition.
That's the years that I
like,
got for you.
You get what I'm saying? Like, or when you say not even just good competition, healthy competition.
Healthy competition.
Because I think competitive actions like that keeps the relationship growing.
Definitely.
It keeps it spontaneous because instead of you being out there seeing what girl can do better than her, you out there trying to figure out how you can up your girl. Because the best last good feeling you had came from your girl.
I'm gonna tell y'all three single cocktail conversation people, y'all give some good relationship advice tonight, boy.
Come on
I'm
now.
one of the three. I was just speaking in third person.
Right.
But yeah, y'all doing y'all thing tonight. Y'all gonna make some people get together.
Yeah.
That's what
We
I
should
like
never
to see.
compete against each other
Nah,
in a negative way.
never, no negative competition.
Okay,
Healthy
so
competition
now I
only.
want to kind of throw this to Scooty because you're married.
You living the life.
And
He has to watch some things he answers.
y'all know y'all know I'm
Clearly.
very transparent. I ain't gonna put all
Clearly.
I ain't gonna put all your business out here, but me knowing them, I know they are a couple that both do for each other.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like, and when y'all go out, like we done seen them out at events. Charisma, they look like a couple that's dating. Do they not? They
Y'all
have
be all over
fun.
the
Like they
place.
dancing. She twerk. Like they have it. They have. You know what I'm saying? It's not really. You know how you go out and you be like, oh, there go a married couple.
Yeah.
Or oh, there go. You know what I'm saying? Like they're really a couple out having a good time.
Right.
Looking for their third.
So that's why I wanted. That's why I kind of wanted to shift it over to you because you are in that married element. So is it good for partners to be competitive with one another?
I think so. I think so in a good way. Finances. Oh, that's right.
Just a little piece.
My bad. I think finance and stuff like that, you should want your partner to be at the same place that you at. So pushing them
How about
in a
you
good
push?
way is different than the bad way. You can't down the person and be like, oh, well, I'm making this. You not. So, you try to make it a target number for each
That's
person
when the
each
word
year.
competition start messing up.
Exactly.
Competition and push.
So I don't get with that part, but like, yeah, friendly competition, I'm never gonna let you beat me in basketball.
Right.
we can start the strikes right now. Whoever lose, bind
And she's not, but vice versa though. She's good at She's good at bowling. She's never gonna let me beat her. Trust me, like, it's not gonna happen. And I'm nice, but she's nice.
Come to the bowling event, but we'll get back to that.
And I don't know who
well,
my
Agreed,
husband
friendly
gonna be, but if you're not on my team, you would never beat me in spades, baby. Okay.
Well, I done beat my wife the other day. Shout out to Ricky. We whooped him the other day.
With your person?
Yeah, I do, but
I
when she
do.
when she gets
From the country.
tipsy, then she
No.
No.
I play against
You get
them.
real arguments going on.
Yeah, that's different too.
One mistake can happen could make y'all whole night go down.
But we don't argue when we
gotta
play
win.
spades because we beating you out the gate.
Ain't never been that deep for me.
Well,
even
see,
if, you know-
I
Yeah, I
come
only play
from.
spades with her. You hear what she said? It ain't that deep.
Oh, it's deep.
That deep for me.
Let me tell you
We gonna
something.
argue.
I come from a family where we play spades.
Right.
So
Hold on, we got
my aunties and my mama was never partners with their husband.
shout out to Rue. What up?
Their husband was partnered with somebody else's husband. Or like my mom and my auntie is partners.
It's
Me
like
and
the
my
dudes
cousin
never
is
wash
partners.
dishes even in the
2
country.
of my uncles is partners. You get what I'm saying? Like, because like Mill said, when it come to that spades table, it ain't no friends. It ain't no relationships. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? I've seen one of my aunts and uncles play together, and my uncle just told her, "Girl, you want to get kicked out. You need to stay here tonight." Like,
Man, he's serious too.
For real.
Find you a ride
That just
home.
depends on how competitive you are on space.
Find you a ride.
right. But I look, somebody put it's war on up here. It's war.
Find you a ride. Yeah.
But I get it, like that, and like when I saw it, like you said, good. I would say good / healthy. You know what I'm saying? Because we're in a world where everybody you gonna be challenged regardless. So to get that healthy challenge from your partner, versus I feel like if you being competitive with your partner, like you said, finances or something like that, it kind of downs a person. Because we in an economy right now where I keep saying it, we on the way to a depression. You get what I'm saying?
Can I
like
concur in that
back
real quick
in the day,
before I forget what I'm about to say? So what I learned, and Mills can tell you this, I always hustled throughout all my life. When I started hustling, whatever, I tried, I don't mean negative things, but what I'm saying is, my wife always had a job, right? She's always had a job. She always hustled. At one point in time, she was the breadwinner. At one point in time, I was the breadwinner. So you can never forget about. I'm just speaking on the radio. You can never forget about that person, even when they at their lowest. You make sure that you pick them up. Don't ever forget about the person who helped you when you was down, whether it's your mama, sister, cousin, whatever. Don't ever forget about that person, because life has a way of showing you that it can change around.
Yep. Because when that table turns, you don't know where you're gonna be sitting at that table. You may be at the head. You may be the dog at the bottom getting the scraps.
I just wanted to say that.
You got that off your chest.
But
I felt that one.
But what I like about that is you said like it was a time that she was the breadwinner. It was a time that you was a breadwinner. But at the time she was a breadwinner, I'm sure she wasn't putting you down.
She be like, babe, go to the studio. You know you like to rap, Take this $200.
Or at a time
feel
that
me?
you were
Yeah, exactly.
I bet you wasn't.
We came for nothing.
Right.
Like, projects, sleeping on the floor together.
Like at the time you was up, I bet you wasn't coming home like I like with your nuts in your hand. You get what I'm saying?
You
like,
ain't make no money.
money.
She gonna chop them off.
Right.
So I mean, again,
So just
like
keep it real with your folks, though, man. Whether it's a side chick, whoever, just keep it real with your folks, man.
exactly.
But
Exactly.
let me ask you this. So you see how, so you guys grew and built. How long y'all been together? Even before the marriage?
It was about 14.
About 14 years?
Ooh, y'all got a Marge relationship.
So for us, it's different in the world that we're in the realm of dating, with our age bracket. Almost 40 plus.
Yeah, the age is crazy.
6 months to
You
figure
know
it
what
out.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not that same kind of
Attention and love or something, yeah.
Now we here. Then we got
I like you gotta have your
we gotta start
Oh,
midway. Here's the thing. It ain't gotta be at the top. Did I curse?
nah, I did.
Carissa said, "No, I'm laughing because she said it ain't no starting from the
From the
bottom.
bottom, now we here.
We gotta
Hold
start
on, look go.
midway."
Start in front of bottom, now we here. No, we not.
You wasn't at the bottom. I'm out the bottom.
We can keep climbing.
Yeah, I get it. I
Right.
get it.
But we gotta start midway.
Right.
And you gotta be able to meet me with a love.
Right.
And then we build from there. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
I feel like when we was in our 20s, like this my last year in my 30s, y'all. Pray for your girl, okay? I'll
She
be
about to be
39
50.
this year.
Listen,
about to be
the
50
40s
next
is where
year.
it's at.
I see, baby. Yeah. I am the baby of my crew.
you know,
For all
25.
y'all that be hitting me up about my friends.
Yeah, you been in the oven for a
For
little
all
while.
y'all that be hitting me up about my friends, I
I'm
am the
25.
baby of the crew, okay? So I can't wait to get in this 40 crew because they just
35.
make it look so lit. Do you hear me? 40 just look lit.
It's
But
everything. I'm gonna welcome you guys.
You're
But-
not the old one.
Can you do the Mary J when I turn
but
40?
as far as dating,
with the kick and all.
Yeah, you gotta do all that.
but as far
I'll
as the
give it up for
dating,
40,
I feel like
40.
when we was in our
Auntie.
when we was in our 20s dating, I feel like we weren't looking for as much.
Still ain't. What happened?
I hope you are.
I'm just joking.
Your big grown rusty tail.
Your standards
We
was
weren't
different.
looking for much. We were looking for how they make us feel,
Right.
how they make that box jump.
Come on now. Good time.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now, like I said, I'm in my last year of my 40s. It's a little bit more that is important to me.
Of course.
How will my kids look at you?
But you also didn't
Can
have
you
kids back
lead
then
us?
either, did you?
Huh?
You didn't have no kids
I had
back
my
then.
child at
Yeah, I
24.
always had kids.
Yeah, so yeah.
19, I had a kid.
I had a kid at
I
17.
didn't. Let me tell you
think.
something.
And a couple more.
And what I'm
No,
about to
stop.
say
I'm
might
joking.
sound ignorant, but I had a child back then, but I didn't care. Just being honest.
Yeah.
Just being honest. Y'all see our relationship. I could easily drop my child off and go do what I want to do.
No.
For real. I didn't care what type of man you would be to my child. What type of man you look like to my child. I didn't even care what type of man you would be to me.
I think sometimes too though.
Short out of that.
Right?
I
But
think-
that's why I'm saying where we're at now. We're looking for more.
I think trauma has a lot to do with that too.
What do you bring to the table? Where can you meet me? You know what I'm saying? This is what I have to give. What do you have to give? Like, and I'm not the most religious person.
But you're spoiled too, also.
I'm not the most religious person, but I
Yeah,
got
we
a
ain't talking about that
relationship
already.
with God. So now, even when I be dating, it's important to me to be with a man that know how to pray. No, you don't got to go to church every day. No, you don't got to be the biggest usher, but you got to know how to depend on God. When I was out there 20, 23, I didn't care about that. You get what I'm saying? Like you said, like
I
because
was
of
married
where we
around that
are,
area.
but because of where we
24.
are age-wise,
That's growth.
we're looking for more.
Right. Definitely.
You get what I'm saying?
I think for me personally, growing up, they told us we weren't gonna make it to 18 or 21. So living life so fast, you grow up mentally, you know. And I think that was the case with us. We both from the bottom, so it won't like I'm sharing this high class woman or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She was teaching me things too, but she from the same place I'm from.
But right,
what I'm
okay.
saying?
But as
Y'all
an
grew
example,
together.
and wifey, I know you're still watching, so don't hold this against me. I'm just using an example, okay? So based on when y'all got together, then, right? If y'all were to separate now, and you had to go back into the dating world because of where you are mentally, physically, and emotionally, you're gonna be looking for different things. Like, because like you said, y'all came from the bottom. Y'all grew together. Y'all done made some things. Whether y'all done,
Well, let's not put this on me. Let's put this on her.
But no.
like I told her,
no, because what I'm saying, if y'all break right now, and you may say you will, but you not wifing the next chick from the bottom. You done been through that.
what we just say? What was the quote? Starting from the bottom, they ain't there.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that. Nah, I get
But
it.
it's just
Yeah.
because of where we are in life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And then I'm gonna hold you accountable for everything that she did too. So I wouldn't be able to move on like that. You feel me?
There he go.
I'm talking about how I
then
was
he
talking
go
earlier.
back.
I'm not gonna be able to do that.
He said, I'm gonna hold you accountable for
Yeah.
everything she did.
Yeah.
Then he going back to the
I'm
men
be real
can't
with you.
move
Nah,
on.
what I mean by cook, clean, and be a wife. You feel me? Like I'm gonna always hold that accountable. Like I told her, like, we go through whatever. I'm like, yo, if you ever be with somebody, bro, they're not gonna be able to take you because you spoiled. You spoiled. I go get you something to drink at night. When you hot, I cut the fan on for you. You see what I'm saying? That's the little
They
things.
ain't gonna know.
Yeah.
They gotta learn you all over.
But they're not gonna do that these days right here. You see what I'm saying?
Well, hence why,
Open doors and all that. They gonna be.
Well, hence why I'm sure she's probably not gonna go anywhere. You know what I mean? You guys have already there.
Yeah,
You
we.
know what I'm
As
saying?
Charisma
So,
say each week, it's because you're her person.
you're her person. You guys found each other. That's your person. You know what I mean?
You were lucky enough to find your person early and grow with your person.
I was lucky enough to put the right DVD in, and she came and she loved me for life.
You ate her butt.
Now,
I did do that. I
ate her
and,
toes too.
and with us though, with us three singles, we still out here looking for
My
our
wife,
person.
hey, keep it fun fact though. My wife didn't even like me for a good 2 years.
First.
Fun fact,
you grew on her.
I grew on her.
He took her like away.
I took 8 hours of conversation.
So is that what y'all doing right now? Is that what y'all looking? You looking?
Yo, shout out to Kingpin, man.
Okay, so before we end our
Yeah.
conversation tonight,
Oh, I got something to say too.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I gotta find it. I'm sorry. I moved too fast. If you need your truck towed, or if you need anything moved with your car, call R&L truck driving. I mean towing. Call R&L towing.
Got a number?
R&L.
Got a number?
Nah, you can look it up like that. R&L towing. Yeah.
Okay,
They send me a
so
message and stuff.
when we started
Yeah,
out the
man, I
show, we
couldn't
started
find it. She
out
called
to
me.
Dow, who is also on Oak 93.5. We have someone else who is on Oak
Oh, I said it all
93.5
wrong.
every Saturday. He is the Sinister of Raleigh. And shout out to Kingpin because he is actually doing a movie premiere. He is doing a movie premiere this Friday from 7 to 12 on Maitland Drive. I do have him coming up right
forgot to
now. Our guy, I'm gonna let you take my spot. I'm gonna go over
Wow.
there with them. But you sure? Yeah. Okay. So well, he gonna take Charisma's spot.
I can never take her spot. I'm gonna hold it down.
Yeah, she gonna hold it down. Why sis gonna be a mommy? Hey, look.
Oh, you definitely in the
sis,
hot seat.
When I went out a while ago, he said,
Yeah.
I met Trev. He's security. I said, yeah, Trev take care of all of us.
We out here, man. Cocktails, conversation. Hey.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure before you go, we want to invite you out this Friday because we want to meet and greet with all the hosts of the station, everybody involved. I want to make sure that we all know each other. We can't be working together and not knowing. We got to bring some kind of unity in the community, all right? So we're gonna make sure we invite her before we sit on down.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody left some keys. Someone over there, your keys.
Oh, yeah, she gonna turn around.
Hey, Miss Charisma. Hey, your keys.
So let me get back to it. R&M Towing and Recovery, service of the Triangle and more. R&M Towing Recovery, number 919-626-2493. RMJ Towing Recovery.
Shout out to everybody again that came out to Drunk Bowling. We'll see y'all on the next one.
Yes, sir. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with Mills, him and his link up. They have been doing events and link ups, and it has been a great success. I cannot wait to get out there, as I said, to down them to Auntie down. So I was not able to make it, but Kingpin, as y'all see, they are holding up.
The pen.
This Saturday, my guy has a movie.
It's actually Friday. Don't get misconstrued. It's
Oh,
Friday.
yes.
Friday. My show is on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all used to
Yes.
be seeing y'all up the saying.
The flyers on the thing. We
That's
look.
it. We
Look
got,
at Steve.
no. That's something different. That's something.
Yes, Steve.
Okay, Steve.
Hey, that's why I believe in Steve. That's the logo. That's the slogan. Believe in Steve. You know what I'm saying?
Steve.
Listen, right here, man. Listen, what I want to do is get everybody together. I'm all about unity. That's why they call me the senator. I call myself the senator of Raleigh and all surrounding areas. But I want to take a leadership role here at Oak 93.5. So I want to get everybody together. As you see on the screen right there. You know, see me turn over there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my show come on Saturday 8 to 9. Then YK Riley's from 7 to 8 on Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
We got Chanel Monet with the cocktails and conversations. You know what I'm saying? Madam Trauma. You know what I'm saying? Out there going crazy on Wednesdays 3 to 5. And Lizzie Ayo. Then Bash Wallace on Saturdays. It's a lot of people that's on this station that we just not familiar with. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't met you today.
Yeah.
What's your name, bro?
Jamal, go by
Jamal.
Mills.
Mills?
Yeah.
I'm Kingpin, bro. But I want you to come on out, too. You know what I'm
Say no
saying?
more.
This Friday, it's going to be at the Lux Experience. The address is 3525 Maitland Drive. That's in Raleigh. You know what I'm saying? So I got the event. You know what I'm saying? I know TV Scooty. You know what I'm saying?
Movie.
I said, I've been in this inbox crazy. I said, I cannot have a movie without the movie,
movie,
man.
yeah. Make a movie, that's a
TV
movie.
Scooty is his city. I'm from Arkansas, but I represent, you know what I'm saying, North Carolina to the fullest. But TV Scooty has been a leading force in the music industry, performance-wise, and just holding it down and just being a good parent, you know what I'm saying, father, football coach, and stuff like that. But I don't know him as a radio host. I don't know him as that. I'm trying to get to know him as a radio host. I want everybody that's at this station to come together and unify and get to know one another, talk about
That's
the show,
right.
you know what I'm saying? And also want y'all to see the movie. You know what I'm saying? I work really hard on this shit, you know what I'm saying? This show / you know what I'm saying, event, you know what I'm saying, movie or whatever. And I want people to come out. It's starring your boy Kingpin. It's starring me. But it also got Glorilla, Sukihana, and Finesse 2 times in it. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to come out there and see what y'all couldn't see in Wendell. We sold out Wendell. So I want everybody to come and come to Raleigh. Some people like, dang, Wendell's kind of far. I bought the movie premiere to Raleigh. You ain't got it. You can get on the cat bus. You can get on the cat bus. It's right there behind Touchdown. It's right there off New Bern Avenue. If you know, on New Bern Avenue, you can walk right up there. It's on Maitland, you know what I'm saying, Drive, man. 35.
Free popcorn too.
It's free popcorn, man. I love to give away stuff, man. So, you know, we gave away a lot of advice and drip and game, you know what I'm saying? But this time we still giving away popcorn because, you know, man, it's a movie.
So Kingpin, man, I've been seeing you do your thing, man, and I've been seeing you having these mixtapes dropping or whatever. What are you working on
Wake
next?
Med or Break Bread or
I
Wake
couldn't get
Med.
on that. I couldn't get on that because I was born in Rex.
Man, hey,
He wouldn't let me up there. I was born in Rex. He was like, nah, bro, you can't even get on that. I was like, bro, I'm for the R.
Wake
I still
Med
for
or
the South.
Break Med.
You know what I'm saying? I can't help my mom was smart.
Rex
She
didn't,
was.
Rex didn't have a good slogan, though.
Yeah.
Rex had a good slogan, like, you know, don't.
You're born in Rex, you break your necks.
Gotta flex.
It's all right. It's all right.
Slogan
It's all right.
for Rex, I would have definitely did that, but all I heard was break bread or wake med, you know what I'm saying? Coming around y'all guys in the hood.
that's a
being
fact.
around people say, hey, it's time to break bread or wake med. I'm like, dang, I gotta.
tough.
Gotta get
That was hard, though. It was hard. It was
He said
hard.
I gotta get you a cigarette or something.
Bro, people always gonna tell you to break bread or wake med. I believe that wake med didn't see me because I was breaking bread. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to go because wake med is the word. You gonna die on wake med, bro. You know, being born in Rex and going to Rex is a flex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what
That's
I'm talking
it,
about.
if you're born at Rex, it's a flex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna do that next. Everybody from Rex, hit me up.
Yeah, definitely.
You from Rex, send him a text.
Send him a text.
Well,
find you a slogan.
what I do want to do is definitely give you your flowers, Kingpin. You have really put Raleigh on the map. When you do show up for these celebrities, you have great photos for them of themselves.
Yeah, that's all. That's
You
all.
enter-
I got designs, man. I work with the top. You know what I'm saying? Graphic designer out here. You know what I'm saying? People that really hire me, I take that serious. So I only really work with Raleigh brands. You know what I'm saying? People that's from Raleigh. Most of my clientele is from Raleigh. So when people book me, it makes me feel really, really proud, and I have to work really hard. So when celebrities come through, just like with Chanel Monáe, we was hanging out with Biggie, with Baddies.
Oh,
West,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I remember
we
that.
had a great time, and I was like, dang, I looked over the footage and just thinking like, dang, man, we got to get
I was out there like I wasn't even working no more. I would toe up.
we gotta have fun together, man. We gotta get everybody together, man. It's definitely fun meeting all these celebrities and putting attention on North Carolina because that's what attention needs to be at. People like Petey Pablo and Sunshine Anderson and the Baby, they've all put the light
Knife
on
Wonder.
it. We gotta keep it on it,
Right.
And we gotta be the new faces. So I got so much love from people all around here. I just decided that hey, I want to represent Carolina because I feel like people are not representing North Carolina the way it should be. We not, no disrespect to Petey Pablo, but we're not like Petey Pablo.
Right.
We're our own thing. Yeah. You know
I
what
tell
I'm saying?
people all the
We the
time.
real East Coast.
I went on a cruise.
Real. I
soon
take
as-
that.
I went on a cruise as soon as me and Charisma said we was from North Carolina. They was like, take your shirt off. We was like, ain't nobody doing that.
Nah, you got city
Ain't
of the
nobody
snakes.
taking their shirt off racing like no helicopter.
So I'm,
Now nothing against Petey Pablo because
That's
he
what-
made
but that was
Martin
there.
Street
He went
look like
platinum.
it
That
was
was there, yeah,
downtown.
yeah. He probably
You
down
hear
with that
me?
song. but
Martin Street at
Oh,
that
sure.
time, people were scared to ride through there. But you had people coming through the city just to see
just to see
where
what's going
people was raising their helicopter.
I think
You get what I'm
it's a great
saying?
place
So
to be from, and I'm unfortunately, I'm not from here, but it's a great place to raise your kids.
Nah, you really from here,
Yeah, I'm
though,
just saying,
bro.
like born here, but I wish I could say I was from Rex. I wish I couldn't
well,
cap and say,
at this point,
yeah.
Kingpin, you
y'all
right.
have adopted me, and I'm
You
happy
are
to be
Raleigh.
adopted.
Let me tell you something about Kingpin, though, right?
But I'm really Nightdale on the low. Shout out to Nightdale.
Kingpin, yo. Kingpin is one of those guys, and I tell people this. Kingpin is Kingpin, bro. If you're not ready for brutal honesty,
Don't do it.
then keep yourself away from him. Because he's the type of person that he's going to tell you what you need to hear when you need to hear it. And I remember in days, I'm like, yo, I like this song right here. He's like, yo, School, you might need to go another direction. And at first you get offended. You're like, bro, I've been working hard on this.
Yep.
But then again, you go back and listen to that song and be like, brother didn't master this, brother didn't do this. I could have said that word different. So I do want to tell you, bro, I appreciate your honesty. And this is live on the air.
Yeah,
I appreciate your honesty, and I appreciate your go-getter.
Yeah.
Because everybody ain't got this in them.
Man,
You know?
listen, TV Scooty, man, I'm gonna give y'all some jewels, man. Kingpin's dropping jewels. TV Scooty booked me for something like a year or two in advance. He put some bread in my pocket so long ago, man, I forgot all about it. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I started bubbling real hard, I always been hot, but I mean, I got to that when I started touring with Glow like every week and two. He was like, hey, I'm ready for the interview. And I was like, dang, Scooty, boy, you brought me in a deal. You gave me that bread a year. You know what I really want for this, bud? And he was smart enough to do business with me, so I was appreciative of it, and I could never disrespect him like that because of just the value of him as a person. But I do appreciate him spending with me and just being like, yo, bro, I don't know when I'm ready, but here you go. And I was like, dang, that's a smart business move. People like Master P do that. You know what I'm saying? They get you now and they be like, hey, bro, look, you want $500, $1,000? Here you go. And then you're like, oh, 2 years later, like, well, what's up? I'm like, bro, I charge $3,500 now.
Right.
He's a smart man.
I think I want to thank you for the opportunities you give people.
Hey, I'm the biggest.
When I jumped on your jumped on your show and you let me put Rich Homie Quan in the hot seat.
Oh yeah.
If you would have seen my inbox, people was like, Chanel, I can't believe you talk to Rich Homie Quan like that. I can't believe you asked Rich Homie Quan that. I can't believe you talk like that. Hey, but
look where it got me at today, though.
Right, but it also showed people the risk and the riskiness we talk on Cocktails and Conversations.
It's rough, man. That's why I
said
I
I'm sure I got those.
We ain't do you like that tonight.
No, real talk.
We ain't do you like that tonight.
In the hot seat. You can take my seat. That's how somebody in the hot seat.
You got lucky tonight. You got lucky tonight. You came on right when we was ending.
I'm here on promo run. But yeah, like just to like to piggyback off what Chanel said about the Rich Homie Quan thing. Listen, it's only right for me to show appreciation and to actually what I call is paying dues. You know what I'm saying? I am not from Raleigh. This is her city. This is her station. She's here first. What would I look like giving an opportunity to somebody else and taking it all for myself? I got a lot of opportunities, bro.
Right.
Why would I not let her get an interview with Rich Homie Quan? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see him again. She gonna see him again too. But it's like, why would I not do that? I want to show people. I'm not gonna tell you I rock with you, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell TV Scooty something. I'm gonna show her in front of TV Scooty. That's how I want to change the narrative of what's real. People think what I call is real has diverted.
Let's go to the show me stage.
I want to show you what I feel is real. What I feel is real is seeing Chanel got a hot show. I'm like, wow, let her put a celebrity in the hot seat. I got Rich Homie Quan. I need some feminine energy on my show. Yeah. Let's bring her. I can't ask these questions. Right. So instead of me just blowing it up and trying to let her get, she did me a favor. I wanted to know you're smashing groupies too. If I ask, it's gonna be it's homo. If I want to know what that man do, bro, you still hitting. If you had to hit a chick from North Carolina, who would it be? I said, hey, good question. I didn't ask it. I always keep people that's kind of messy. See, Chanel's a little, she's a little messy too. She got a little couple a little stains on her shirt. She's a little messy. So I need that on my show because I can't be messy. So I got Rick Mills and other people to be messy for me. Okay. But she's just the queen of it all. She's like the Wendy Williams of it. You know what I mean? She's just really, I can't even put her. I don't want to put her in a box.
Before the sickness.
We get it. As far as just how she just does what she does. So I just felt compelled to do that for her. And then
I appreciate
she brought me on her show as a person to be interviewed and talk about my show. She could have said, no, do your own thing. Yeah. So when she showed me that, it made me want to get TV Scooty, Charisma, and Hot Boy Bond, bring everybody together. She gave me opportunities. So I'm like, you bet not. Yeah. You gonna do something for me like that? You gonna do something small for me? Oh my God! What you want? The shirt? It just broke it down.
It makes sense.
Because so many people don't like me.
How far we could be if more people thought like that?
Man, Chanel has opened up so many doors for me, including this radio station, because her and Steve is very good friends. She could have told, man, don't rock with King. Man, King. Steve might have looked at me differently. That's real because she got the pull. She knows promoters. Why would I try to go against somebody like Chanel when we can work together? You know what I'm saying? Like, she knows the same people I know, so let's not bump heads and combat. Let's work together and make it all that. That's why I'm here, to make sure that we, as an Oak 93.5 family come together and work together. And you gonna be my new step cousin, bro.
Not step cousin.
Y'all got the Cocktails and Conversations. No cocktails for me, but I'm gonna raise up an empty cup.
You want a cocktail?
I ain't here for the conversation.
Give him a shot right now, Scooty.
Give me the shot.
Before we take our shot, I do want y'all to make sure this Friday at 7 p.m.
Yes.
It is locked in with Kingpin movie.
Yes.
You don't have to wait to Tubi. Y'all make sure you show up and show love, okay?
Please
Get
show
your
up.
tickets. You can also buy them
Show
at
them.
the door, but as I tell y'all, get your tickets in advance because they cheaper then, okay? And make sure you
I'm gonna
come
be
out
real
and
with you.
show
The
love.
tickets is the same price. I just want to see who really rock with me. Show me the advance.
Show up.
You put your Christmas
Show
gift in advance,
out.
so you don't tell your mama the last minute what you want. You tell in advance. So I'm telling you.
Hey, so until next week, we are out.
Movie.
That's right.